Alright, what did he do this
Well,
time?
it looks like I'm dealing with Bryan once again because I'm tired of him again because I can't believe he would
Okay,
do
what did
this.
he do this time?
Well, if you don't know what Bryan did, last night it turns out he made a sock puppet account called Ashley, and he
Oh.
literally impersonated me, and he made fun of my favorite Hey Doggy character.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding you.
Hello?
I'm here.
Anthony.
Seriously, really, Heather.
I know.
That too.
Oh yeah, guys, I got something I want to say to you. Oh yeah, Spencer, if you're still supporting Declan, I would highly advise you not to trust him anymore because he's been bullying Alex and he's confirmed it. Well,
Here, what's going on? I didn't know what happened on C3.
Yeah.
I know, right?
What happened?
Oh Ryan,
Oh, wait a minute. Did somebody do bad things on C3?
It was literally the Ryan Ford he impersonated Alex again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Exactly like the average girl AUTTT. Maybe change that one girl who has drama.
Okay guys, I made oh yeah, credit to my friend who was with the crowd there for making me
Yeah.
Yeah.
When there is a mystery, you can use your mind with Ladytron.
Ladytron! I love Ladytron!
How does it work? You can figure out just how it works. Mysteries can be fun. Lots of fun for everyone. Slow down and you will find you can do it.
Yeah, Bryan and Ashley, if you guys are watching this, fuck you both. I hate you so much. Fuck you. I hate you both so much, Bryan. And you made my house is like living hell.
You can figure out just how it works.
Alex.
Slow down and you will find you can do it. If you use your mind, mysteries can be fun. Lots of fun for everyone. Lots of fun, lots of fun.
Oh yeah, and even worse, Declan literally said that he wanted Alex to you know what. So yeah, if you guys are still supporting Declan, I would highly advise you not to do this. I would definitely tell you.
That's it. They're both now mad again.
Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering what episode we're on this picture from, it's called That's the instrumental version of Mega Mix from Adventure. Sorry, Shadow and Stella. Well, to be honest, I can't really add you right now because there's 6 people in here. So someone has to volunteer to go backstage. Well, not Skenson, since she's my friend. Sorry, Logan.
What are you sorry for?
Well, looks like I'm dealing with Bryan BS, so once again, you won't believe this, but you're not gonna believe this, guys. He made a soft puppet account out of a character called
not again, it's not.
Yeah, you won't believe this, but he made a soft puppet account called Ashley, and he said he would make, you know what, out of Happy from Hey Dougie, and says I liked it.
Wait, who?
It's Bryan Fagora. He made a soft puppet account called Ashley, and he wants to make the whole thing store out of Happy from Hey Dougie, and that also said that he impersonated me by saying I like to have love with him, which is bullshit. I would never do that.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Bryan, you are done.
Oh, here's my reaction, by the way, when Bryan Figueroa does something bad to you.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do my reaction about what happened.
Your mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. I'll pack your bags cause I've already won.
Sorry,
everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day.
Alright, Heather. Here's my reaction.
Who the fuck is Mr. Banjo?
Why am I not surprised for what happened?
Oh my god, tell me here this
Hey, guess what? I don't know, but guess what? I did commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time it's too much off Logan's rant on two of my favorite Nickelodeon television shows.
Your mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind.
Yeah, if you guys don't know who
you asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun.
Oh, hi,
I'll pack your bags cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing.
I still can't believe that Bryan, or should I say Ashley, would do this shit to me. I've been his impersonator now 13 freaking times.
I know.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, here's a little something for Bryan.
Now I see now.
Oh my god, yeah, I literally cannot believe this now. I'm about to go into freaking diary mode for an hour.
But did he do something on C3?
I can't decide which show I like better, Total Drama or Garage Band.
Why not
I'll
both?
go Total Drama. I haven't really watched Garage Band. I don't really watch Garage Band that much, but I do like
it. To be honest, my favorite character from Garage Band is Lady Thing.
Yeah, I don't know who's my favorite character because I haven't really watched the show that much, but I do like it.
But keep in mind, I actually changed my favorite character from Total Drama. It's actually Katie and Sadie now. Keep in mind, I still like Heather, but I like Katie and Sadie because, to be honest, I don't find them to be annoying like some people.
I can't believe Bryan Fagora lied about this. Also, Bryan even lied about proving his behavior.
Exactly.
He needs to listen to that one Yo Gabba Gabba song about telling the truth, where Tootie lied about having magic beans that can fly.
Tootie, are you telling the truth?
I actually have that song, actually.
Yeah, he needs to listen to that song. Same with that one Wubsy song too.
Oh yeah, that show, Wow Wubsy, that was my childhood.
Hey Heather,
Yeah.
Jeez,
I wasn't here on C stream, but what did he do on C stream?
He impersonated Alex.
You told your friends and now your friends don't know if they can believe you. Why?
That Bryan impersonated Alex?
Why did you lie about proving your behavior, Bryan Fagora?
You said you had magic
You said you
beans.
were about to improve your behavior, but you lied, and you gave Heather a bad life.
Why did you lie? We like you better when you tell the truth.
Agreed, massive time. I agree with Stowe on this.
I'm really sorry, but
We should
about
not
proving my behavior. I'm so sorry. Apology denied, Bryan. Apology denied forever. And
yeah, you have to tell the truth. Yeah, you have to tell the truth. Yeah, you have to tell the truth.
oh my god, that note hit hard. Yeah, Bryan.
But yeah, this is definitely one I definitely have for him. This is definitely a song I have for him that because of what he did. Hang on.
Also, Lucky BFB lost hatred on Bluey. Yay.
Hey Heather, what episode, what role is that picture of Duck show?
Duck plays the piano.
But I'm thinking you lied to me. Now I'm feeling super ultra angry. Your words had such a ring that I couldn't hear a thing. But now I see what you're all about. And I just can't
So what's another song, Yo Gabba Gabba song, Bryan should listen to? Oh, I know another good song Bryan needs to listen to. Don't Say Mean Thing song from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah.
Don't say anything too fast, don't say anything too fast, don't say anything too fast. It's not nice.
And you know what's funny enough? Of the both of differences in art, both have something in common. Like both have that song and both have Muno crying.
Exactly. But yeah, Bryan Fagora, if you're watching this stream, don't comment "fuck you" because it proves you act like other certain people. Now do me a favor and fuck off.
Yeah, and I hope that one Yo Gabba Gabba song will teach you a lesson on lying about proving your behavior.
Yeah. And yeah,
But there was even a Wubsy song about telling the truth.
I would play that, but copyright is I hate copyright so much, to be honest.
Even Jackson Music Show had one too.
But yeah, to be honest, if I could, my reaction to him making inappropriate art of characters from Hey Dougie, it would be literally any scene with any of the Total Drama characters barfing.
Me too. I would throw up if I ever saw those pictures. Because they could ruin people's childhoods of Hey Dougie, although I'm still neutral to that show.
Yeah, but to be honest, the biggest one, if I were to see that, it would be this one scene of Bridget throwing up from the episode Not Quite Famous, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright. Because Don't Say Mean Things and Tell the Truth song from Yo Gabba Gabba, those songs are. There's more songs he needs to listen to from that show based on his behavior and stuff.
Oh yeah, like for example. Oh yeah, like another good example is like. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, someone sent me that PGBF 2002 did do a rant on Word World, but it was honestly the most boring one I've seen because he literally didn't even do anything to the characters except he was like, I don't know the names of the characters, so I'm just gonna leave them be.
Yeah, he sometimes do that to other shows too.
Like, oh my god, this is the thing I literally was gonna say when if I was gonna do a commentary on it. It was like
You know,
I would
what if he did do the characters? Here's how
yeah
I bet he would do. Duck is so
well
annoying, especially his voice. Dog is also annoying because he cannot speak. If I ever saw him in real life, I would, you know what? Pig is a
oh yeah
and he's also terrible. And he's also a terrible cook. Frog is an insult to come at frog. The frog. Sheep is annoying. Bear is also annoying, just like sheep. And ant is so tiny, I could squish him with my foot. That's what I bet what he would say.
yeah.
When literally all the characters are named after animals, which
Literally, look at their letters. But yeah,
yeah, that just proves she is. That just proves he never watched the show.
exactly. And I'm tired of.
Yeah,
I'm literally
yeah, and all
tired
the
of. I'm literally tired of Bryan claiming I treat those shows like they were a gift from God, which is completely false. I just
yeah
like
PDB
those shows.
yeah, and PDBF saying that he doesn't know the characters on World and all the characters are the same name as the animals themselves, as their species, and their colors just works.
Exactly.
Also, or maybe because he doesn't know the personality. That could be why.
Oh yeah, like yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, sometimes in his rant, and he'll say, I'm not sure if insert show name is a good show or not, but I'll rant on it."
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes he'll
Yeah,
say
like some
that.
of the times whenever, oh yeah, like for instance, every time he does like a rant on a certain show, he would sometimes say that he never watched it.
But he does do a rant on it.
Oh, yeah, like if I was like, why are you doing a rant on a show, even if you don't know what it's about?
Maybe he looked it up on Wikipedia. Maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, could have been. But yeah,
Yeah, that.
when I did a commentary on his rant on Kindergarten the musical, oh my god, he called one of the characters a bitch.
Oh God,
Rude!
that is so
Doesn't he
rude.
know that word is
Yeah,
offensive?
PDPF
But
also
yeah,
needs
like
to listen to "Don't Say Mean Things to Friends." Don't say mean things to friends. He needs to listen to that song.
but yeah, most importantly, the biggest thing that both PTBF 2002 need to do is, of course, yeah, they both
Alright,
really need to shut up.
speaking of which, I found a mashup Wubza might like. It's those three songs about not lying and telling the truth. I found a
Yeah,
mashup.
I bet. Yeah, to be honest, I remember telling Wubslum about that the next show he might like is It's a Big League World because it's another classic PBS Kids show and it
Honestly, I
has
don't know if I should
this.
start being neutral to this show because I've heard people saying it's a ripoff to Bear in the Big Blue House.
That is complete. That is obviously a complete load of bullshit because they don't really have anything in common.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
luckily, thank God
completely
I stopped.
absurd.
Yeah, thank God I stopped saying that
Yeah, because
earlier this year.
but
Thank God I
what's
stopped
his?
saying
Oh
that.
yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but get this right. Um, that one guy you were telling me about, the drinking patriotic, whatever the fuck his name is, he claims to hate false ripoff claims, but yet he literally said that It's a Big World is a ripoff of Bear in the Big Blue House.
He also said that Augie and the Cockroach is a ripoff to Tom and Jerry, which both of them have nothing in common.
Exactly, because just because they both have the word
Because
and because they both have the word just because they both have the word and in them doesn't make them a ripoff.
yeah, and both of them have cats in them. them.
Except one is a mouse and the other is a trio of cockroaches.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah. So
I
it
love
can't be.
Augie the Cockroaches.
So it can't. And plus, the hate jump for Augie and the Cockroaches is super old.
What about what about that other show what about the other Xylem shows? Like what was that one?
Zig and Shark. I think I'm losing hatred on this show soon.
What about
because of it being my.
what about what's it called? Space Goofs, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
Space Goofs. It's another show by Xylem.
Yeah, I think I might start losing hatred on it too because it's made by the same people as Augie and the Cockroaches.
Yeah, and
funny
also
enough, and here's an interesting fact.
Fun fact, did you know that Charlie Adler, the voice of Ickis, was in it?
Oh, I did not know that. And here's another fun fact. Augie and the Cockroaches premiered after the creator of the show died.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, the creator of Augie and Cockroaches died before the show even premiered.
R.I.P.
Yeah, that's straight up uncommon to see. Pretty rare to see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in like 2018, Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, died from ALS.
But yet, new episodes are still making.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I think it's likely because of its popularity.
More than likely.
Yeah, and funny enough, they're still making new episodes of The Loud House even after the creator got fired because of you know what.
Oh yeah, because he was a P word.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that they're still making new episodes of both shows even after the creators is not at the studios anymore. I think it's likely because they're being popular, I guess.
But yeah, I do agree with some people. Seasons 1 to 3 were definitely the best.
Yeah, beyond seasons 1 through 3, seasons 1 through 5, season 9 through present were good, but seasons 6, 7, and 8, nah, those seasons suck in my opinion.
I was actually referring to SpongeBob SquarePants. If you were wondering what I was referring to,
I was referring to it as well.
All right, but yeah, season 11 was a pretty good season, especially because season 11 had my favorite episode of the show called Karen's Virus.
Yeah. To be honest, my least favorite seasons from the show has to be season 6, 7, and 8.
Oh my god! Yes, absolutely.
All the characters acted out of character.
Yeah, like I think the worst episode, I think most people will agree with me.
Yep,
has
it's the
to be
infamous
One Course Meal.
Honestly, another bad episode is the infamous A Day Without Tears.
Oh yeah, or the infamous The Splinter.
There's also the infamous SpongeBob You're Fired episode.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I felt bad for SpongeBob in that episode.
Yeah, same.
Like, I mean, as much as I like Mars SpongeBob, that episode was pretty bad.
Exactly.
I mean, good show. Even though the show is good, there's some bad episodes from the show.
Yeah.
And ever since I was 7 years old, I swear to God, The Mean Green has literally been my favorite.
For example, New York Highland is a good show. And all the episodes are great, but there's only one episode that was bad called Kylan's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Because Ho-Ho got mad because he didn't get anything he wanted, so he punched Rintu.
Bro, like literally, they did the exact. There are a lot of episodes I know that did the exact same thing, like Arthur's Big Hit.
Yeah, although Arthur was a good episode, Arthur's Big Hit was a bad episode. Although DW does deserves that.
Or what about there was another episode I remember that was also bad from Arthur. It was that one where he was making fun of this coat that what was her name? Sue Ellen was wearing, I think.
Yeah. And another show that was good but only had one bad episode was Dragon Tales. That show was from my childhood and it was pretty good. But the only episode I did not like from that show was No Hitter because Max got angry over a ball game and he was like, "I'm gonna hit you. I wanted to pitch the ball."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, the rest of the series itself is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think there was also an episode where said character I mentioned said stupid.
Oh my god. It's like I don't really like, to be honest, it's kind of weird to hear a some people in the UK and UK kids cartoons say the word stupid.
Yeah. I never expected preschool shows to have a character said stupid. There was even a
I
Franklin
mean,
episode where pretty much most of Franklin said stupid. There was even a Franklin episode.
oh my god.
I
I
think it
mean,
was Franklin's crossword where he said
oh my
stupid
god.
multiple times.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! When I first saw that episode, I did not like it.
I was like, what the hell?
There was even a Rugrats episode where
Oh yeah, we're
that
oh
Word
yeah,
of the
we're
day.
oh yeah, Angelica learned a new word.
yeah they didn't show it. They didn't fully say it, which thank God.
How much you I'm how much you guys want to bet it was probably an F bomb?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure. Miss Charlotte says we're all little.
Yeah, it's literally cut out by that sound.
Whoa, well, I felt like it was. Yeah, it could be the F bomb or maybe the N word.
Oh my god.
Either way, cussing is not nice.
You know, they could have at least done a Yo Gabba Gabba segment where one of the characters says stupid and Flex comes in singing the "Don't Say Me" thing song. They could have been a
Oh
segment.
yeah.
That would have.
The only time I know that they said like a strange word was the word weird.
Oh yeah.
Hey, weird.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I wonder if anyone in my Yo Gabba Gabba cast ever sweared. I know they did at some point. Wow.
But moving on, I literally seen this blowing up on I've been seeing this blowing up on YouTube and the internet lately.
Also, I did a Nick Jr. tier list.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Maybe I should make one. Except maybe I should make my own. Maybe like
Yeah,
do an
with Blue's
updated
Clues,
version.
Wow I Wubsy, and Wonder Pets being my main favorites. Honestly, I should put Yo Gabba Gabba in my main favorites because I'm starting to like that show even more.
But yeah,
I should have.
But I'm fine with your opinion on Santiago of the Seas because I have no opinion on that show, and I'm also fine with your opinion on Rusty Rivets, Little Charmers, and others. Some of them like.
Yeah, because I hate them because they're modern Nick Jr. shows. Because modern Nick Jr. doesn't feel the same as classic Nick Jr.
Well, you do have a good point because like they're like
The only ones
some of them.
Well, the only ones that I actually enjoy are The Adventures of Paddington, Peter Rabbit, Blazing the Monster Machines, Abby Hatcher, Blue's Clues and You, and Blue's Clues and You.
Mm.
Those are the only modern Nick Jr. shows I like. And I'm neutral over Hey Dougie, Biffy's Adventures Big and Small, The Freshly Band of Spies, Zufari, and Faces Music Party.
To be honest, I think I'm pretty sure. I feel like that PTBF 2002 must have manipulated you to join the preschool show hate base in a way.
Oh my god, you're probably right. Yeah, like PTBF would definitely pay for what he did.
Yeah. And then I thought to myself, if this scene scared the hell out of me when I was a little girl, I figured, why the hell not? Why wouldn't it? Why would probably scare him too? It was this.
Oh, do you know what would be cool if there was like a movie called The End of PTBF, where a lot of preschool shows and characters from shows PTBF hate, they join together to stop PTBF and say, "Your childhood days are over. Goodbye." Oh my god, that would be a cool crossover.
Exactly. That would be, if not the most badass thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that would be a good movie. I don't know who should be the protagonist. Probably Dora, because PTBF goes hard on her.
Yeah. And also how about what's another
Maybe
Oh,
maybe like where SpongeBob, Lick and Loud, and the Powerpuff Girls all betray him.
yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, that'd be a good scene.
Yeah, kind of in a similar way. The way they would betray him, just like how in the Bubble Guppies special, Bubble Puppy's Fantastic Fairy Tale, where Nani betrays the witch. Yeah, that scene. Oh my god!
No!
No,
I'm not having baby anymore!
I literally cannot believe I'm saying this, but this is literally the first and possibly only time I've ever seen Nani get angry.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah,
Oh my God,
actually, out of
imagine.
curiosity, besides that episode, are there any other episodes that have Nani being angry or something? Because I'm just curious.
Oh, and for that movie, there should be a scene for like where Nani said, "How dare you say that about me?"
Yeah, and how about like a scene where Bluey's like, um, "Leave me alone, PTBF 2002. How dare you trying to feed me and my sister chocolate?"
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I was thinking of another scene where PDBF tries to blow up Wuzelberg the same way Frieza destroyed Planet Namek on Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
That's kooky! Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Oh, but
Kuki because of saying that's kooky. Oh, nah, nah. Sorry. Are Yeah, that would be an epic movie. That would be pretty cool. Or maybe I could be the main protagonist since I despise PDBF the most. Oh, I'll be like, it's over, PDBF. Your childhood days are over. I can't believe you brainwashed me to hate a lot of good preschool shows from my childhood. Or, you betrayed me. You betrayed us all.
And I also thinking of doing this project where, like, I make a movie where, about like Brian Fagora and all the shit he's done. For example, since he treats Bowser way to the extreme, there will be a scene where he gets shrunken down, where Brian gets shrunken down, and he ends up inside of Bowser's trash pit, which is basically another word for saying his stomach.
Oh, that would be a nice scene. And maybe 2D could get her revenge on him saying, "How dare you feed me grapes?"
Zeg would do the same thing for threatening to feed him rotten meat in quarts.
Yeah, yeah,
And of
PDBF.
course, and hell, even Happy would do the same thing for making Rule 34 out of him and treating him like garbage.
And also shipping you.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? Doesn't he realize that I'm 20 years old and he
That
doesn't
kind of
even.
reminds me. I know there was one user called Random Kid Zachary. He shipped me with Nutty from Happy Tree Friends.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he actually did.
Jesus Christ.
Like, oh my god, what is with civilians?
Exactly.
This is why I hate them, because they ship a human with an animal. That's
I
why
mean,
this. And here's a
there
fun.
was this. There was this
Remember,
there was this one person on DeviantArt I remember, like but yeah, if you don't know like like what the thing is about that, like the like hang on. Like
oh yeah, that. Oh, and here's a good line. Here's what a preschool show would say about a lesson about pedophiles and civilians. Remember, kids, pedophiles and civilians cannot be trusted at all.
yeah, and they can never be forgiven either.
That's something you will hear on a kids show if they ever discuss about that.
Yeah, like exactly. And like the other thing about the Bryan thing I was telling about, he like when he's inside of Bowser's body, it takes him a while to get himself out of Bowser's body and going through all of his bodily organs on all of his bones.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Oh yeah, I was thinking of another movie, but this time with Rick and Patronic, Nate, Rachel, also known as Wembley Fraggle Productions, and Nate and Gracie Jones.
Mm.
And maybe I could be the protagonist since I'm
Like
a big
I'm
despiser of the sport.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I literally, to be honest, I really, um,
I also
just
hate.
cannot really.
Oh yeah, another reason why I hate Nate and Gracie Jones is because they share the post share your post when you still hate them, proving their A in production
Exactly.
want that proves
What
their
the
A in
hell,
production
Mike? What the hell?
that just proves
And
their
they
A in
and they
production wannabes.
exactly and
Same with
exactly.
Rick and
Hell,
Patronic.
Even Brian even did that to me sometimes.
That just proves their
And
A in production wannabes.
exactly.
Like sharing posts when people still hate you. That's
Yeah.
that's not right.
Yeah. Like like you can like I would just
And
if
what's
I
worse
were
about Dragon Patronic? Dragon Patronic keeps on telling you to cut ties with me when I'm improving my behavior. Like, oh my god. God, he needs to.
yeah, he's obviously bringing up your past, which proves he acts like Brian Fagora in Foxy the Fox 110 because she's always bringing up Leah's past.
And not only that, he forces me to watch shows I hate. Like, come
Oh
on.
my, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think he's doing that to other users too. Like, come on. Forcing people to watch shows they hate, that counts as opinion bashing nowadays.
Exactly. Hell, even the Drinking Patriotic even
Thank
does that
God.
too.
Yeah, thank God I regret doing that nowadays.
Same. Yeah, but Drinking Patriotic or whatever the hell his name is keeps doing that to you too. He keeps forcing you to watch
Yep.
certain shows that you hate and gets his revenge by doing certain things. Like for example, he once said that he uh he he forced you to I think he forced you to listen to Miley Cyrus one time.
What? I don't hate Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
No, no. Oh wait, I know
So,
who he's talking about. Miley Cyrus, that person who plays Hannah Montana, which I do not like that show.
yeah, that's what I was referring to.
At one time, he forced me to watch Naughty when I do not hate Naughty at all, which proves he lies about opinions.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget one of the things I've seen him do. He oh yeah, even though he still sucks for doing this, he made a post. Well, keep in mind, I still hate the Drinking Patriotic and Brian Fedora, but a rare W for him, I guess. He made a post where Jack Skellington scares the shit out of Brian Fedora for what he did, but rare W for him.
Yeah, but he still sucks for what he did. And not only that, he treats me like a punching bag because he makes numerous bad videos out of me every time I try to do something to Nate, Rachel, and Gracie Jones, proving he's a fan brat out of these three users. That user definitely treats me like I'm. That user treats me like I'm worse than Hitler.
Bro, this proves he acts like a Brian Fedora wannabe. What
And
the
also, what's
hell?
even worse, back then when I hated Yo Gabba Gabba, he did a post where he punched me in the face, all because I now hate Yo Gabba Gabba permanently, proving he
Hello, Heather.
bashes opinions on Yo Gabba
Hi.
Gabba.
Hello.
Yeah, no joke. Back then when I hated Yo Gabba Gabba, he bashed my opinion on it.
But yeah, I can't believe
He
it
also
actually
even
turns out
bashed
that
my opinion. He also even bashed my opinion on Happy Tree Friends too.
what the fuck?
Yeah, Dragon Patrol needs to stop his behavior now.
But yeah, Brian Fagora is definitely an opinion basher as well because he literally said that if I liked my favorite shows, that I should uh then he would
And if I remember, but
I
Nate
should
Nate
kill
is a lot worse
myself,
than
which is
Brian.
boy.
Because do you know why? Because he sends me
Yeah.
death threats, and he even told me. And do you know? And get ready for the worst thing Nate has ever did. He told me to jump off a cliff.
What?
Yep, I'm not joking.
Holy shit!
He actually did.
You know what? I have I'm gonna be honest. Opinion change. Nate is definitely my number 3 hated user.
Yeah, I agree big time. I can't believe he would say that to me. He even told me to stab myself with a knife.
Oh shit! Look at this.
Like, oh my god.
Are you
Does he know
fucking
that Nate
kidding
could?
me? Are you fucking
Yeah, and
kidding
for
me
Nate,
right now, Brian? Oh
and
yeah, to
as for
quote.
Nate,
Oh yeah, to quote this scene from Moxie. Oh yeah, to quote
and
this
as if
scene.
for and as for Nate, like telling me to stab myself with a knife and go kill myself, he can go to jail for saying that.
But yeah, and also the worst thing I literally seen him do, which really, yeah. But
Oh
this is
yes,
my
another reason
reaction
why
to
I hate
Giant
Nate
Flora
and
doing
Gracie
this.
Jones as well.
You
He
fucking
claims to hate
right
this
now.
right like he claims to hate Wonder Pets, Lazy Town, Nihao Kailand,
I'm
64
gonna
Z
like
Lane,
join all my
PB&J
people.
Otter, etc. All because all because he's too old for it. But yet he likes the Backyardigans, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Jack's the Music Show, Blues Clues, Yo Gabba Gabba, etc. That proves they're hypocrites.
Oh my god. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he just say that he hated Bubble Guppies just because he's too old for it too?
Yeah,
Yet he
yeah, I
makes
think
some. Yeah, but yet he also makes some dumbass nursery rhyme bullshit.
yeah, that's pretty stupid. He claims to hate most preschool shows like Bubble Guppies, The Upside Down Show, Lazy Town, etc. All because he's too old for it. But yet he makes nursery rhymes,
Bro.
which proves he's a hypocrite.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Like, all right, let's another reason. Like he claims to hate Happy Tree Friends all because it has gore in it, and yet he likes One Piece and South Park, and those two have
Bruh.
gore. Yeah, and those two shows have gore in it as well. That also proves he's a hypocrite.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, get me wrong, I like all three of these shows. Or maybe it
Same here.
depends
I also
on
like
how gory
Same
they're.
here. I also like South Park.
Oh wait, I think it. Oh wait, I don't think he's a hypocrite. I think it depends on how gory it is. Like One Piece and South Park, they're both minimal, but his GF is high.
But yeah, I still.
But he's still a
But yeah.
hypocrite for that.
Uh, did he ever? Did he ever ship himself with any like fictional minors or any fictional like
I actually
animal
don't
characters?
I actually don't remember, but I do remember he bashed my opinion on Powerpuff Girls for 2016 and Tots.
Aw, hell no.
Although I do like the Powerpuff Girls for 2016 nowadays. That happened when I hated the reboot, but I still hate
Mhm.
Tots.
Yeah, opinion handled on Tots like.
Well, I hate it because I find it stupid for Titmouse to make a preschool show when Titmouse normally makes adult shows and preteen and teen shows.
But yeah, as I was saying, as I've mentioned this on a thing I made before, it's you don't aren't necessarily a hypocrite because you hate a show. If and
Oh
you only
yeah.
like one
Well,
character.
I know Nate and Gracie both hate Shia, but yet they like Giggles and Splendid. That does
The,
not make them hypocrite
oh my,
because
oh my god.
that
But yeah,
doesn't that actually does not make you a hypocrite, like hating a show, but yet you like but the only character you like is this. Because I remember you
yeah.
telling me that.
My dad hates Yo Gabba Gabba, but the only character he likes is Google.
Yeah, because they both have depression. I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I'm not sure. I know it sounds weird, but the only character I like from Paw Patrol is Sweetie and Mayor Humdinger because they like to get the pups into trouble.
Well, opinion handled on those two characters. I hate every character from Paw Patrol.
Well, opinion handle because they're the only two characters I like.
Actually, I come to think of it, I actually wonder if there are any shows that I hate, but I actually only like one character. Come to think of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Well, fun fact: when I hated Dora the Explorer, or I did not tell anyone this, but the only character I liked when I hated Dora was Swiper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That sounds like swiping a fox. That sneaky fox is always trying to swipe out stuff.
Oh yeah. Keep in mind, I still like Total Drama, but some of the characters I don't like are Eva, which is that bodybuilder girl.
Oh yeah, there's also characters. Although we may like a show, we only hate some characters.
Yeah, like for instance, Eva, because she's because she's a bit of a well, I'm allowed to say
Yeah.
this word because again I'm a girl. She's a bit of a alpha bitch.
Yeah, and there's also Blaze the Monster Machines. The only character I don't like is Crusher because he always cheats and always tries to get Blaze into trouble.
My mom likes Pickle because he's funny.
Yeah, Pickle, I'm neutral to Pickle, although he can be a villain because although he's kind of a villain, I find him funny as well.
Well, to be honest, he's not necessarily a villain because he's more on Blaze's side.
Yeah, sometimes. All right, what else?
Even though he tells, oh yeah, more characters I do hate in Total Drama. Blanley because she, like she's I find
Okay,
her
out of all Total
to
Drama
be
characters,
annoying.
my least favorite has to be Owen because he's so greedy.
I know this is gonna sound unpopular, but the reason why I like Heather is because sometimes she can have her good moments, and she has improved throughout some of the seasons.
That's true. I think that's why I like Heather too. And that's also why. And I've seen users like Aubrey Cox, that one user called Kyra. They make Heather gets grounded. Like Heather doesn't deserve to be grounded, as she pretty much improved.
Yeah, and in one of the alternate, but even though yeah,
Although
but yeah,
she
like I
be
said,
rude to the other
I totally
characters.
but yeah, the movie that I actually, the movie that I got them with the girl, like the candy store, it was that 2018 musical called Heathers. If anyone was wondering how I actually got my name.
Oh, cool. All right, let's see. Well, Little Einsteins, there's one character I don't like from this show called Big Jet because they get the kids into trouble.
Let me guess, Big Jet.
Yep, because he always gets the kids into trouble.
Oh yeah, but yeah, one of the biggest characters I hate in Total Drama. I know this is gonna sound strange, but someone even I think someone had the same opinion as me. I just forgot who it was. It was from the reboot, Julia.
Oh. Well, there are some SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents characters I hate. Well, Fairly Odd Parents, that's an easy one. My most hate has to be Chloe because she pretty much ruined the show.
Oh
in
my
my opinion.
god! Oh my god! I definitely do find Chloe to be somewhat annoying, and honestly,
Yeah.
but
And
yeah,
that's why I like the old seasons better.
to be honest, my two hated characters from Fairly Odd Parents are Mr. Crocker and Vicky.
Honestly, yeah, Vicky's my most hated character from the show. Oh my god, he's such a terrible babysitter to
Yeah,
Timmy Turner.
and what's even worse is she even abuses her little sister Tootie.
Oh, fun fact: Tootie and Timmy's voice actor both share the same voices as Wubbsy and Daisy, respectively.
Oh yeah,
Red Lion and Tara Strong.
Yeah.
Like I think Daisy's voice actor voices Timmy, and Wubbsy's voice actor voices Tootie. What's funny?
Yeah.
And a lot of people ship them. What's strange?
Yeah, even though they're like minors. But yeah, I know. But yeah, I also just realized this. Despite them being spelled differently, she has the same name as the Tootie from Yo Gabba Gabba, but spelled differently.
Oh yeah, I also do character tier lists sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I did
recently-
this. Oh yeah, I did this back on one of my old channel before I lost access to it. The Heather 1084, that one. Honestly, I honestly don't really like that one as much as I used to because the videos I honestly made.
Oh yeah,
were
I also do
super-
character tier list. My latest one was a HGF tier list.
Mm.
So as you tell, the only characters I don't like are Pop, Flickby, and Mr. Pickles. Those are the only three I don't like.
Oh yeah, because Mr. Pickles is a serial killer.
Yeah, just like Mr. Yeah, there's even a show that has the same name as it.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
That show is look weird. And
not only
Flickby,
that, the
that
dog
should be
is
obvious.
Yeah, the dog is a freaking serial killer. What the hell?
And for Flickby, it should be obvious.
Well, yeah, it's he despite it, that's Flippy, but when his PTSD is triggered.
And fun fact, I wanted to have Flippy be Broby for my cast, since both Broby and Flippy have emotional stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't want, but I had to replace him with Furcone because I didn't want too many characters from the same show.
Yeah, makes sense.
And for Pop, that's easy. He's a bad father to his son.
Oh my god. Yeah, him and Max Reynolds would be good friends since they're both bad fathers.
Yeah, the characters that are not, I used to hate from the show, but now like are Lumpy, Lifty, Shifty, and the Mole.
Oh yeah. Um, well, I'm actually neutral to the mole, even though he actually does have some good moments, and
Yeah,
Lumpy,
the Mole.
he's all right, I guess.
Yeah, Lumpy, I feel bad for hating him. I think because he always gets all the characters dead due to his stupidity.
Even though that doesn't happen like all the time,
The
sometimes the
Mole,
characters will die on their own, or someone else will kill them.
the Mole, I don't. The Mole, I think he's just like Lumpy except blind.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the most relatable character on HGF has to be Handy, because like whenever he does something that requires hands, he makes this really grumpy face.
Yeah, I can do a good impression of him.
Which actually makes me wonder. I wonder how he lost his hand.
Yeah, I think there was one Yo Gabba Gabba character with a disability.
Which one was that?
I actually don't remember. I feel like it.
I'm not really sure if you would count depression as a disability.
Yeah, but like I was fun fact. If I was able to put Handy as Google because he's probably crying about having no hands, that'll be out of character for my
Yeah,
cast.
yeah. And the reason why I couldn't really why I made Google as himself is because, one, I'm gonna be honest, I could not really find a good character for him.
That's why
I
that's actually why I did Sobble from Pokemon.
Yeah,
Since both of them cry a lot. And
yeah,
fun fact, the names actually rhyme. What's
yeah,
funny? Sobble, Google.
yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Another character that I know, and like it's from the Amazing Digital Circus. The one character that rhymes with there is Zubul.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yes, I can't wait for next month because Halloween is coming up.
Same here. To be honest, like last year for Halloween, I dressed up like Jack Skellington. Like, to be honest,
Well,
I would have asked my mom if I could paint my face to look all skeleton like.
this Halloween I might watch the Halloween episode of Yo Gabba Gabba. I might watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you would really count the episode Google as a Halloween episode too, because it has like spooky stuff like dressing up in costumes.
Yeah, but
Google's
Halloween is the main thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Halloween episode has to be one of my favorites. Like, we get to see all the characters dress up. I think
Yeah.
all my characters in my Yo Gabba Gabba cast, I think they dressed up before.
Yeah, to be honest, I think definitely the most wholesome YGG moment is definitely seeing Google smile because he saw Muno dressed up just like him.
Yeah.
To be honest, when I first to be honest, I can't believe like the
Yeah, when
reason
I was
why
young, when I was a baby, Google used to scare me.
oh yeah, I mean, I could probably see why, because like he's a ghost.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like the Halloween episode, Yo Gabba Gabba. I wonder if there's gonna be any in-character moments from my cast in the Halloween episode.
To be honest, other users that said I was a woman child because I blocked them must be out of their minds, because
Oh yeah,
there's actually a good reason why I blocked them. It's because they're making people like to there's some bad users. Yeah, there are some users that like to make cyberbullying posts out of me. That's why I blocked them.
That's true, but it'll be out of character for Furcoin in my cast of Halloween. Like, it is fall. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever falls in my Singing Monsters except for Firehaven when it's that Thanksgiving event.
I see.
Once the seasonal event happens, they change most of the island's appearances. They change them. But yeah, it is fall. I don't know how Furcorn would do that. But the Halloween, that'll be pretty. That's gonna be probably in character for pretty much all my cast, since Furcorn was a ghost in MSM. Yeah, he had a Halloween costume which was a ghost. Giggles, I think she was an angel or a witch once.
Yeah, like there were two costumes I remember. Like one was a witch, the other was an angel. I remember
I think Flinky was a ghost once.
yeah, I think
Petunia, I don't
I
know.
think hang on, let me see. Oh yeah, so I'm looking at it right now. Someone made this fan art I've seen, and they made um Petunia dressed up like Trixie Lulamoon from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Oh, I don't know if
Oh
that could
my
work.
gosh, that
But
is
Wobix, I'm not sure.
really awesome,
Maybe
Heather.
that. Yeah,
It's like
Wobix,
ever
I'm not
since early
sure.
2015, like ever since I got into Equestria Girls, I swear to God, Rainbow Rocks has always been my
Oh yes,
favorite.
of course. There's the Trick or
I
Treat
mean,
song.
with a
Trick
lot of
or
characters
treat,
after getting attached
trick
to it
or
in
treat.
the fifth
We
grade,
can say
not
trick
only was
and
I
treat.
able to
Yeah, the Trick or Treat song slaps.
Oh yeah, and also
memorize
the
all the
biggest one I
lyrics,
definitely remember.
and also the whole
Too
script.
much candy.
Oh yeah, where Muno, Broby, and Tootie all have stomach aches.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
they
know
get
how that would
sick.
work with my
Too
cat.
much kid is gonna make you sick. All that kid is gonna make you so sick.
That song. That song that would be out of character for Petunia, Flaky, and Furcorn.
Well, I mean, probably Wubbox as well because there is an X-ray in this scene.
You know what I like to call the Too Much Candy song? The Nutty
What?
Haters Anthem.
Oh yeah, lol.
That actually makes a lot of sense. The Nutty Haters Anthem. Yeah, pretty much a national anthem for these haters. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah. But of course, I do like the jingle. Like the jingle, it's Halloween.
Mm.
Like, oh, that's scary. And like I said, oh yeah, and the Super Music Friends show, that was a good one. Oh yeah, I don't know if it will be out of character for Petunia since she's Tootie. Listen to sounds with Petunia slash Tootie.
Yeah, like in this episode, it's a in this scene, she's listening to the sounds of a cat meowing.
Yeah, that's actually why I like season one more because they gave each character it's their own segment.
Yeah.
And thus we got the DJ Lance dance with the teeter totter. Wait, that set segment I think that was carried over for later seasons. If I remember.
Yeah. Anyway, I wrote. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to that talk you were saying about like characters we hate from shows we like. Well, to be honest, in Garage Band, the one character I definitely hate the most is Trina Riffin because one, her main purpose is to make her younger brother's life a living hell and sabotage his band.
Oh my god, yeah. I know I have some I know there's one character I hate from Peanuts called Lucy. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Lucy is such a bitch. Oh
My
yeah,
god, she's so annoying.
yeah.
Like she'll do this
For
like,
the oh
hey
yeah, in
Charlie
the
Brown, I
movie,
have this football. Like I'll hold the ball and you'll kick it. Then he'll just grab the football, send Charlie Brown flying, and
and
boom.
then he lands right smack dab on his back.
Yeah, that is so repetitive. That gag is getting repetitive
And yeah,
nowadays.
the biggest thing about like Trina that I really don't like is that she bullies her best friend Mina. I do not like that. Like she treats Mina like garbage. She of course has this thing where she goes into diary mode, where like she writes in her diary depending on what she's feeling, mostly out of
Well,
anger.
from Peppa Pig, although I still hate Peppa Pig, but the character I hate the most is Peppa herself. Because she's
Agreed.
always rude and bossy.
I definitely hate all the characters in my opinion.
But because she's always rude and bossy.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't have any Hey Dougie characters I hate. Same with Bubble Guppies or Yo Gabba Gabba or what it
Honestly, I
was.
pretty much hate most of the Bubble Guppies villains.
Well, I mean, some of them can actually be even though most of the villains aren't
Although
even
some of them can be redeemable. Some Bubble Guppies villains, all
yeah,
One
like
Piece
even though
villains,
some of them
all
aren't even yeah, like even though some of them aren't even villains at all, they're just misunderstood.
oh yes, here's some honorable mentions. All Dragon Ball Z villains, all One Piece villains. What else?
Hmm.
Evil clones of characters I like.
Hmm.
Uh, um. Oh, but there's some characters I hate from The Simpsons, like that annoying person Nelson. Oh my god, he's annoying.
Or oh yeah, the one that goes ha ha like that.
Oh my god, that he's so
Oh
annoying.
yeah,
And
me for me, I definitely really hate Sideshow Bob because he's always trying to kill Bart.
yeah, but Nelson is my least favorite because he's a bully to said character.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Like, and
think
his laugh is
but even though
annoying.
but yeah, to be honest, the biggest character I hate in Wally, even though I love Wally, is Otto because he literally tried to kill Wally by crushing him.
Oh yeah, that guy reminds me of another character I hate, and it's from Toy Story called Sid Phillips. Like, he wanted to destroy the toys.
Oh my god, he is. Oh my god, yes, agreed. I definitely and plus he looks ugly as hell.
Oh my god, yeah, his design looks hideous. Yeah, that's because I think Toy Story is a really old movie, and I think that was one of the first movies to be 3D.
But yeah, to be honest,
That could
if
explain
I were
why.
but yeah, to be honest, to see Sid Phillips, my reaction would be this clip from Word World of Duck going, "Oh ho ho, it's hideous. Just look at it."
Yeah, he's also abusive towards toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that reminds me of like one YouTube channel.
Oh, is it? Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. Jackson Ross is back.
Oh my god, yeah, I hate him. He destroys toys.
Yeah, and
He's
what's even
like
worse
Sid.
is he wastes money by buying them.
Yeah, he's like Sid Phillips 2.0.
Yeah,
Like both them.
but he even destroys like DVDs and stuff.
Yeah, I remember one time I actually when I hated Yo Gabba Gabba, I actually liked a video where I think a user destroyed a Yo Gabba Gabba DVD.
Uh oh yeah, that also reminds me. Even though I despise Paw Patrol: The Burning Passion, I gotta give Jackson credit that he destroyed some Paw Patrol merchandise.
Yeah, I just wish I want. I would. I just wish one. I just wish someone did a video of someone destroying a Paw Patrol DVD. Because I would love to see that since I hate Paw Patrol too.
Yeah.
Oh, and not to mention, I don't know if this is a false ripoff of claim or not, but I heard people hate Paw Patrol all as well because of it being a ripoff to Wonder Pets.
Well, it's technically is a false ripoff claim because for one,
Well, I know both shows involve animals that rescue other animals.
even though one of them is in Wonder Pets, it's a guinea pig, a turtle, and a duckling, respectively.
While Paw
This
Patrol,
is serious.
while in Paw Patrol, all the characters are dogs that
Hmm.
rescue them.
Even though in that god awful action cat pack thing, they had some cats.
Yeah, yeah, and also another reason why it's a false robot claim is that although what I mentioned that they like Wonder Pets, they travel only with one vehicle, while the Paw Patrol members have their own vehicles.
Like they have the Wonder Pets have the flyboat, which is made of classroom materials, like a I think it let's see, I think it was a lid of some sort, yeah.
Yeah, in Paw Patrol, they have their own vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, wait, I think the Wonder Pets do too. Like in one episode where they try to save a chimp in outer space, they had a space boat.
Oh yeah. And then there was that one episode I definitely remember where This is the biggest one I remember the most during my childhood. It's where
Yeah, the same episode where they get eaten by a whale. They
yeah,
build
that
a fly
yes,
sub
that yes,
to
that
go
was
underwater.
yeah, that was the one. Oh yeah, and then the one where they save the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, and I think there were all right. And then there was another episode, the same episode where they save the bee. They build a bee boat. Oh, so yeah, but it's just them piloting. But all of them are just a flyboat except different. While Paw Patrol, they're pretty much different vehicles too.
Yeah, like we have a helicopter, a police truck, a digger, a fire truck, a hovercraft, a recycling slash garbage truck, respectively.
Yeah.
Oh, although in Wonder Pets, I do kind of wish that the flyboat would like transform into different things like the little Einsteins with the
Yeah, like
rocket.
yeah,
That
yeah, like different things that they need, but sometimes they do sometimes swap out the materials. Like if
Yeah, I
say
think
if
they
like
did that in a few episodes. I think they
yeah,
did
like
that.
for instance, they couldn't find the certain parts, or they have to go somewhere that requires like certain things, like going underwater or going into outer space.
Yeah, they would sometimes do that, and
Yeah.
sometimes they would like build the same flyboat except with different parts. Like in that one episode, like, oh no, that white cell's all broken. Let's use this purple cell instead. It'll look better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then another episode I remember they that Lenny, Tuck, and Ming Ming swapped outfits.
Yeah, yeah, and I think there was this one infamous episode where where I think they were arguing over which wheel is better, the red and the blue wheels, and they decided to use both.
Yeah, but the biggest thing, even though keep in mind I still like Ming Ming, so Ming Ming would always make like half the time Ming Ming and Tuck wouldn't really get along very well.
Yeah. The most infamous example was in Slave the Platypus, where Ming Ming messes up Tuck's sculpture and causes
Yeah.
an argument.
Why does that remind me so much of the art episode of Yo Gabba Gabba? I don't know why, it just really does.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like it does.
Well,
So since both of them,
the other time I remember that happened in a show I like was it happened. I think I remember it happened a few times in Nihao Kelly, and I think the biggest example was like
it's
where
the relationship between Ho Ho and Rintu.
it was another example. It was where um um Rintu was they were going to Toli's house to play, and then Rintu accidentally made a few mistakes, like accidentally putting the pineapples on the wrong shelf. Um, um accidentally sitting on Toli's panda hat, and I'm accidentally stripping a painting that he made, and the last time Toli didn't want to forgive him even though it was an accident.
That is pretty stupid. Like not to forgive someone for an accident.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember watching that episode when I was little. I was like, dude, it was an accident. How can you not forgive him? Yeah, when I first watched this episode when I was young.
Mm.
I think it was on Noggin, but again, if I remember correctly, I watched it on Noggin before.
It was Nick Jr. for me.
Me too.
Yeah, Nick, yeah, New York Island is the Nick Jr. show. I think pretty much all Nick Jr. shows got transferred over to the Noggin. Well,
Yeah.
Noggin they had exclusive shows like Jack's Big Music Show, Piggy Dinky Doo, The Upside Down Show, etc.
But
Yeah,
when
so I wouldn't call them Nick Jr. shows. Well, Jack, I
I
would
mean,
say
it,
it's a Nick
I
Jr.
mean, it
show
kind of
because
makes. I mean, yeah, it kind of does make sense.
well,
But
for
yeah,
Jack,
anyway,
I
when I
would
do,
say
but yeah,
it's a neutral show because I remember two Nick Jr. DVDs. I think it was Nick Sleepy Time Stories and All About Fall. They had an episode of Jack in it, despite being a Noggin exclusive show.
but yeah, but when I like speaking of while we're on the topic of Nihao Kailan, I definitely remember them. There was like a few times where like the characters would cry. Like for instance, Rintu in the episode Ni Hao Halloween where he twists his ankle and he couldn't go trick or treating that
Yeah, I'm
night.
planning to watch that episode as well. Rewatching that episode as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
like
bad for
and
Rin. Yeah, when I was young, I felt bad for Rin
yeah, like
too.
yeah, and another example is from the episode The Moon Festival. Ho Ho, there was a cloud in the sky, and Ho Ho couldn't see the moon. So they found a way to help him.
Yeah, and
Stomp.
Kylie even
Yeah,
cried herself,
yeah.
like in that episode.
That was the most that was if not the most heartbreaking scene.
Yeah, out of all the crying scenes in Kylie,
Like she's like, yeah, yes, thank you. Party is all messed up.
like oh my god, when I was young, I felt bad for her.
Yeah, like and then Stompy, their elephant friend, cried in the episode, in an episode because there were no more train car seats.
Yeah, and out of all the characters, totally only cried twice, while others only cried once.
Yeah, like the two episodes are Pandy's Puddle and the Hula Duck Dance Party.
Yeah, I think Penny's Puddle was the first time he cried because he
Yeah,
misses Penny.
yeah, because he was being washed after he was accidentally dropped in the mud, and then Hula
Like
Duck
that
Dance
is a
Party.
stupid reason to cry.
Well, and then another time is like, he was crying in Hula Duck Dance Party. He was crying because he was feeling sad and left out.
Yeah, because he couldn't play with his friends. I felt. Yeah, speaking of crying scenes, like there'd be a lot of haters of the show, like saying, that character deserves it."
But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be honest. Oh yeah. That reminds. Speaking of feeling sad and left out, here's a secret. I remember telling Stenson that there while I do like Word World, don't get me wrong, there was an episode there was an episode of Word World I didn't like called Superhero Sheep. In that episode, Sheep was becoming a superhero. Duck wanted to help her, but Sheep was like, no, I can do this myself.
I think that also reminds me of a Yo Gabba Gabba episode where birthday because everyone else forgot Broby's fourth birthday while they're planning the party and Broby feels left out.
Yeah, but yeah, to be honest, in Superhero Sheep, because of what she was doing to Duck, that was a pretty out of character moment for Sheep, to be honest.
Yeah, I think there was also a Wubsy episode where Wubsy and Walden were having too much fun with a robot version of Widget, and they liked it more than Widget, so Widget
felt sad and left out. Yeah, I remember that one as well.
Yeah, I felt bad. Yeah, I felt bad for Widget.
I mean, the other time I remembered Sheep had an out of character moment was Princess Sheep, where Sheep wouldn't share the crown with Bear.
Oh yeah, that's pretty out of character.
Yeah, like to be honest, like Bear is my second favorite character from the show, to be honest.
Oh yes, I know all characters from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, they're pretty out of character. Like they don't act like their original selves. Which is actually the reason why I hated the show the whole time. Because they acted out of character, like and repetitive fourth wall breaking, like kinda like Dora.
But yeah, to be honest, the one main reason I made these weird themed posts is because my friend Hiller James Lyle asked me to do them for him. Keep in mind, I wasn't really doing them because I wanted to do them. I was requested to do them.
And to be honest, I don't think speaking of the crying scenes in Kylan, there's a lot of haters of the show. Like they'll say every time they see a crying scene, they'll say they deserve it. Like they don't deserve it. Like I remember seeing a video of Kylan crying, like from the Thank You Party episode, and one of them said they deserve it.
Big surprise.
Oh yeah, and one of them, and I remember seeing a free like video of Kylan crying from that episode, and one of them said, she deserves it."
Oh yeah, there are these people that would make free like videos out of characters they hate that deserve it. I'm pretty sure they were also manipulated by PTBF 2002 to join the preschool show Hate Base.
Yeah, I think I remember Gracie Jones did a rant on Yeehaw Kylan, and she made fun of the characters crying as well.
Damn.
Yeah, especially feel bad for all of them, especially Kylan and Kylan's Playhouse.
Even though I hate Nate and Gracie Jones, I feel like they're under the influence of Peter.
Yeah, Gracie Jones owns her rants are similar to Beyond style rants, except instead of this, like insert show name, no, more like insert mock name of a show name here. Instead she says, "Oh no, Insert show name sucks. Insert show name sucks.
Mm,
Like that's equivalent to that's repetitive, just like the more like term.
exactly. The disgusting term is also repetitive as
Yeah, I
fuck.
don't think Racy Jones ever said that in her rants. The disgusting thing.
But I'm pretty, but yeah. But to be honest, I'm pretty freaking sure. If you were to say that, that would make you a huge pervert or a pedophile.
But I do remember in most of her rants, Racy Jones put fictional characters in the like and hate spot.
Oh yeah, Peter also has
Like
a
one
habit of
time
doing that.
in her rant on Handy Manny, she put a Dora in the like spot, all because Dora speaks Spanish just like Manny does.
Bruh. And besides, to be honest, Handy Manny is not a ripoff of Bob the Builder.
Yeah, I
Because
know,
for
right?
one, yeah,
Yes, I get it. They're both builders.
for instance, because they both build things, but Bob has talking trucks and machines.
Well, Manny has tools that can talk.
Yeah,
And second of all, that it's also not a ripoff because Manny speaks Spanish and he's also Hispanic. While
and
Bob,
is British.
yeah, so they can't be ripoffs. I
Exactly.
think Pawtucket said that. I think PBF said that in his Handy Manny rant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I remember, Pawtucket and PDBF, once they did their rant on Handy Manny, they all said it's a ripoff to Bob the Builder.
Yeah, cause I like Handy Manny a lot. Cause like ever since I was 8 years old, I swear to God, I used to always go so crazy from that time at a young age.
Although I do have to admit, it is pretty cool that
I do
Tom.
remember watching Handy Manny when I was little. I used to
It's
watch
funny.
that when I was
Yeah,
little.
I think if I had to pick my favorite characters from both Bob the Builder and Handy Manny, for Bob the Builder, I already told you this, but my favorite character
Dizzy.
is Dizzy.
My
Yeah,
favorite has to be Bob himself because he's cool, and I love his
yeah.
catchphrase. Can we fix it?
But I think
Yes, we can.
I think most people agree with me when I say this, but Lofty is the most relatable character.
Yeah, Loft. Yeah, I'm a. Yeah, to be honest, Scoop is cool. Scoop is my favorite character.
One time when I was 8, I was enjoying the sunshine in my grandparents' patio, and while my brother was watching Handy Manny inside, and when he finished watching, he told me that he saw the Numpad logo, and it caused me to get shocked and pointed to the sky as if I saw an airplane.
And my favorite character has to be in Handy Manny has to be Pat because he's funny.
Yeah. My favorite character in Handy Manny is Pat because as well.
Another reason why I like Pat is because he's voiced by the same voice actor as SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, I know.
Kenny.
Yeah, Tom Kenny. I also remember he also voiced Mr. Lopard in the show as well.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Philip is Rocco's voice actor.
Oh yeah, the Carlos El Kai, who also
the voice actor of Rocco and Laszlo did Philip.
Oh, and yeah, also Carlos El Kai also did the voice of Scissors from one of the newer series, Rock Paper Scissors.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that some of the tools are voice actors by famous people.
Oh, and yeah, like another example. Even though I know this is gonna sound strange, but I actually like Camp Coral. He was the voice of Nobby, the younger
Camp Coral,
sibling.
I'm starting to lose interest on since it kind of ruined the SpongeBob series for me. Same with the Patrick Star Show. I'm starting to lose interest on both.
Well, opinion handled, still like.
Actually, no. I'm actually gonna keep liking the Patrick Star Show since it's animated, but the Camp Coral animation looks bad in my opinion.
Well, opinion handled, like.
But yeah.
What about Middlemost Post?
I like that show.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, because it looks like I remember watching it when it first premiered.
Oh yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, weird fact. Becky Robinson, who voiced the character Parker, she was in an episode of Blaze the Monster Machine. She played this snow truck called Snowbee.
Why does it feel like Middlemost Post looks kind of like the characters from SpongeBob?
Well, I mean, John Travis the third. He had a drug problem, and then he went to rehab and stuff. So this is basically his way of saying that he's reformed.
Oh, and sometimes, if you notice in PDBF, sometimes he'll say that his favorite voice actors voiced a character from a show he hates. He'll say, "My dear apologies have to go to this voice actor for voicing this crappy show."
Oh yeah, or sometimes he'll say the voice actors are jerks or unprofessional.
Yeah, that also proves he's a hypocrite. Like saying, "My dear apologies have to go to the voice actors to voice this," and saying the voice actors are jerks or unprofessional.
Bruh.
Why I think PDBF's new format is this. The animation is the music is annoying. The songs are childish if it's a preschool show. The songs are trash if it's a non-preschool show. The theme song is garbage. The voice actors are unprofessional, and the whole show, and he describes what the whole show feels like.
Oh yeah, that does remind me. He did a rant on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and he said it was so girly.
Oh my god, that is
Bruh, he's
sexist
in
of
it right
him.
now. It's for boys too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
What's
Thank God I
next? He's
regret
gonna say
saying that
that
nowadays.
what's bro, like exactly.
I know
Just like
those.
how
This
just like how girls can like Transformers.
I remember this one user named Pawtucket. If Puckett, he actually said that Shimmer and Shine is too girly for him. Same with Nell the Princess
Bruh.
Knight.
Bro.
Like seriously, this girly term needs to stop.
It's like something like that. Because like ever
Back then,
since
I
when
used
I
to hate
first
Shimmer and
saw the
Shine
show
because
Belle
it's
the
too
Princess
girly,
Di,
but
I got
until I realized I
severely
learned that it was
confused
sexist.
when the witch was like,
But
"Stop
now
it,
here's my new reason for
girl!"
Shimmer and Shine.
It's
It's
literally
annoying.
baffled me because when I noticed this, it because that's not how you used to usually sounds. And when
Oh,
I
and
heard this,
speaking
I
of
thought to myself,
which,
"What a
I think,
do?
and
What?"
if I remember, PDBF did a rant on the like. I know these type of rants called instant media haters? No, more like instant media fans. Oh my
Oh my
god, these haters
god.
suck. These
Oh my
haters like
god.
stupid rants on this stuff. For
Jesus.
example, they'll say like
Jesus H.
insert
Christ.
media name, more like insert media with mock name, or this show sucks. I wish these haters get terminated. Yeah, you remember those rants? They suck and they count as opinion bashing.
I think I do remember them actually.
And recently, a Camellia, who was now terminated, ranted on Teen Titans Go haters, proving she
Oh
can't handle
damn.
people's opinions on it.
Bruh. Yeah, I hate
Exactly.
I absolutely to be honest, I despise like the rants on hate on certain shows haters because that proves you're an opinion basher and you treat the shows like they're a gift from God.
Yeah, I think there's also user you hate fans rants too.
Oh
Like if
shit.
I remember one user, which I believe is now terminated, did a rant on Dora the Explorer fans.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, I know, not everyone has to hate Dora. I mean, the Dora hate base is super toxic.
Exactly.
And I know there was one user named, I forgot what his name, but he ranted on the Loud House haters.
Oh crap.
And I think that rant might have and I think that rant might have offended you since you're a hater of that show still.
Yeah. But yeah, to be
So
honest, but
Yeah, and you know, my favorite character from Teen Titans Go is actually Raven. She's
well,
while I do like Raven myself, I prefer her Teen Titans 2003 version of
yeah, the
herself.
2003 version is
yeah,
way
because like
better
Raven is actually played by
in
Tara Strong,
Go
the voice of Twilight.
But
because
yeah,
in Go all the characters act out of character and they get flanderized.
I
Like for
definitely,
example, Ron
but
became like a cool superhero all the way to a childish, stupid person.
yeah, exactly, and
Yeah,
And
Starfire went
Lorenz
from a
Metron
bright
did not.
girl to a huge crybaby.
but yeah, I definitely do agree with you. Stenson, Raven is my favorite character too, but I only like the 2003 version of herself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because like
Minimal's
in
post.
Teen Titans
Speaking
Go,
of
Raven
that,
is
I was
actually
sad when
played
the
by
show got
Tara
removed on
Strong. Is
Paramount
that
Plus.
amazing or what?
But yeah, I think it's kind of crazy that the character Angus has the same voice actor as Bender from Futurama.
And do you know what's sad? You know what's sad? That Minimal's post got removed on Paramount Plus along with various other Nickelodeon shows. That was
Oh
sad.
damn! I loved Middlemost Post. It was funny.
And oh yeah, and here was the thing I regret doing. Like, I celebrated Lego's Window getting removed on Paramount Plus.
Mm.
Yeah, that was kind of heartless of me to do that since back then Lego's Window was my #1 war show.
But yeah, here's something I definitely regret. Like I said, I definitely regret cosplaying as Heather, but I only did that because one, I like that character, and two, we both have the same name as each other. But
Yeah, I also regret cosplaying as. I forgot who I cosplayed as.
I think it was Russell. I think.
Yeah, I think I was cosplaying as Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped doing that on February.
I wasn't trying, but yeah, I wasn't really trying to pretend to be her. I was just
Originally,
saying.
Russell used to be my favorite HGF character because he kind of relates to me. Like,
because I remember in a few of my videos I would show my face, so I wasn't necessarily pretending to be her because I remember showing my face.
yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a face reveal or not. I'm actually not sure.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't wanna.
Yeah, I might not do it, but yeah, I also do commentaries too.
But yeah, even though a rare W for Peter is he did a rant on Paw Patrol.
Yeah, but he still sucks for ruining our childhoods.
Exactly.
And speaking of PDBF, remember how he claims to hate every baby show? Well, he
Yeah,
gives
why?
some of them a pass, like Arthur, Cyber Chase, Oswald, and Wildcrafts. He gives those shows a pass. Same with Clifford
Oh
and
my,
Blue's Clues and
the
VeggieTales,
hell?
although he's neutral to these three shows. Like that proves
Ah,
he's a
shit.
hypocrite. Like giving these shows a pass, but hating everything else. That's stupid.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and he also
But
hates
yeah,
PBS, but yet he likes the mascots, which are Dash and Dot.
yeah, but keep in mind, I also do regret being a little bit of a huge fan out of my favorite shows. Keep in mind, I'm not a fan right out of them. I just happen to like those shows.
Same. Yeah, back then I used to be a huge fan brat out of Family Guy, The King of the Hill, and other adult shows. And a huge
Yeah,
hate brat out of a lot of baby shows,
yeah,
except with exceptions of some.
yeah. But I'm glad you improved your behavior though.
Yeah. Yeah, another thing I regret doing is forcing people to watch shows they hate, even regardless if they're
Yeah,
a criminal or
agreed.
not.
Agreed.
Yeah, the last person I ever the yeah the last time I ever forced someone to watch a show they hate was PDBF because I forced him to watch Dora the Explorer.
But yeah, to be honest,
Oh, do you know?
But yeah, I really do. I really want Brian to just leave me alone once and for all.
Or
Though.
even better, get terminated. Brian should get terminated.
Oh yeah, I gave him 2 copyright strikes for the 2 videos he stole from me.
Now we just have to wait for one more. Then bam, he's gone from YouTube forever.
Yeah.
Well, unless if he comes up with an alternate account or a sock
I
puppet.
mean, he does. He does make sock puppet accounts because he made one. Because he made one called Ashley, which is
Yeah, I know.
where he pretends to be Ashley from Sticking Around, which is one of my favorite characters from that show.
Well, I can't believe. Yeah, I know some like people are impersonating other characters.
But yeah, I'm kind of glad I came up with my own character, which is basically based on my real life self.
Yeah, I don't know if I should do. Well, I don't know. Well, most of my characters, which are all pink, like instead of be like a transformation, like. Oh yes,
Oh yeah,
and there
like
was one creator I regret hating called Jim Jickens. Yeah, Jim Jickens,
yeah.
I regret hating him because back then I claimed to hate all Jim Jickens shows, but yet I liked Doug, which proves I was a hypocrite. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty weird to me. I now like him since I now lost hatred on all of his shows except for one.
Yeah, PB&J. I will
Yep,
definitely hate
yep,
that show.
me too. Because the fan base, the characters are creepy. Two, the fan base is super toxic, which I'm actually not sure if it is or not. I mean, Humanity's an old show that ran for like 3 years,
Mm.
so I'm not sure if
But
that fan
yeah,
base is toxic, but I
yeah,
do believe it's
I
toxic.
while I do definitely want to say this,
And three, the moles are pointless.
and of course, Flick Duck is definitely the worst character.
Yeah, because there's nothing redeemable about this character. Like, oh my god, his voice is so ear bleeding.
Yeah, his voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
And funny enough, even though I hate him, I can do an impression. Chicken and crackers. Like, oh my god, that phrase is so annoying.
Bro. And this is actually going to come out as a surprise, but people would think I like all duck characters, which is actually wrong because there are some duck characters I hate. You know that show Duckman? Um,
Oh,
well,
Duckman? I think I'm familiar with Duckman.
yeah, I hate the main character himself because he's an asshole, and he always kills these two characters called Fluffy and Uranus.
But that's actually pretty rare to see, like, a show that, like how Duckman's the main protagonist of the show of the same name, but yeah, you like the show but hate the main
I also
protagonist. That's
like
pretty
I
uncommon to see.
Yeah, like I also hate his family as well because they can be annoying, disgusting, and sometimes
Yeah,
obnoxious.
that's pretty rare. And funny enough, it was made by Klasky Schusspo.
Oh yeah, the same one that made Rugrats, Aura Monsters.
Yeah, etc. I never thought they would make an
I
adult
felt
show.
bad for seeing Branch
Oh,
because
there's still
Same.
other Duck
he got
characters I
surrendered
hate.
by Ruka.
But
I
yeah,
mean, I thought, but yeah, I don't hate. I don't. I yeah, I hate. I don't like every Duck character. Like this queer Duck, of course.
oh yeah, now of course Queer Duck. I also hate him, and also Flick, of course.
Yeah, who
The
do you
ones
think
I
is
like,
more worse,
yeah,
Flick or Queer
yeah,
Duck? Honestly,
yeah,
both of
like
them are equally worse, especially
yeah.
Queer Duck. Ever
I do
since,
have somewhat to agree. Like the Duck characters I do like are of course Duck from Word World, Yucky Ducky from Blaze of Monster Machines, Quack from Peep in the Big Wide World. Um, Yeah, a few
oh
Daffy and
yeah.
Donald Duck and Daisy Duck as well.
Speaking of, speaking of more reasons why I hate PB&J Otter is because not only do I find the fan base to be toxic because of Flick Duck, because all the songs are annoying and repetitive.
Especially that goddamn noodle dance one.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so ear bleeding. Like it's so repetitive.
And
And
you literally think that song is gonna help people come up with an idea how to fix a problem.
yeah, if you want to have a good song with that, go listen to the Think 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 song from My Friends Tigger and Pooh.
Oh yeah, or listen to the or what was that or sit on the thinking chair from Blue's Clues.
Or that Keep Thinking song from the Talent episode of Yo Gabba Gabba.
Exactly.
And also
Or
the morals are pointless.
yeah, like
Like
some of
some
them aren't even morals at all. They're just boring.
Yeah, you want shows with better morals? Go freaking watch Dragon Tales, Wow Wow Wubsy, or whatever.
Yeah.
And Yo Gabba Gabba. That show has good morals too.
Oh yeah, like even though I still like Wow Wow Wubsy, the one episode I didn't really care for was called What a Card.
Oh yeah, although Wubsy did have some cool morals.
Yeah, like of course, don't lie, don't give up, be the
etc.
be happy, of course.
And more. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of good and just like and and just like Yo Gabba Gabba, there's some serious morals
Oh yeah,
too.
like for example, in Wow Wow Wubsy, there was a Widget gets the Bluey Blues, where Widget falls into a depression after her latest invention fails.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is one of the few times this show got serious.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think there was one PB&J Otter episode that did the same but failed.
yeah,
Oh yes, yeah. PB&J Otter is the only cartoon piece of show I hate. The others like let's see, A Language Window, Stanley, Global Thingy, JoJo Circus, and Piggy Diggy Doo. They're all good.
oh yeah.
Oh
Even
yeah, there's a
though
false ripoff claim I regret making, saying that Global Thingy was a ripoff to Battle for Dream Island because I thought the characters looked like objects.
even though Jack and Nellify was the one that made BFDI,
Yeah, and Global Thingy was the same for Sesame Street.
and to be honest, hating there any characters from like BFDI, none that I know of at the moment, but I know my favorite BFDI character has to be Rocky,
Yeah, but
his
there is
main thing
one
is
character from
barfing.
Global Thing I do hate.
What?
The only yeah, although I that one blue dog, which I don't know his name, he doesn't even do anything in the show. He just stands there and barks. Like that's all you do.
Well, I mean, there are some dog characters that bark that are actually useful, like for instance, Blue from Blue's Clues.
And there's this another one I'm starting to lose interest on, that green dinosaur in that segment. Oh my god, he's such a. I'm not allowed to say the D word.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like there was this one episode where he stole a ticket, like wants to get on the ride. Like,
Let's just leave it at this. He's such a jerk.
yeah, like in that one episode, yeah. I think there was another episode where he frightened a small bird. Like, yeah, yeah. Be honest, boss. I don't know if I should do opinion change on him right now. I'll do it later.
Yes.
Yeah, and JoJo Circus, Stanley, and Piggy Diggy Doo. I don't think I have any characters I hate from those shows for now.
Although one character I definitely hate from Doug is definitely Roger.
Oh my god, Roger, I hate him. He's a freaking jerk to Doug.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's like. Yeah,
although I don't really have an opinion on his cat.
Yeah, Skeeter is like Flick Doug 2.0, even though Doug came before PB&J Otter.
Yeah, like to be honest, I will definitely say this when I will probably say this. Like there was an episode of Doug where his cat got pregnant and then he didn't realize that his cat was actually a female.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the reason why I hate. Oh yeah, for Stanley, I think I hated it because the Great Big Boogie of Everything song was annoying for me.
Yeah, but to be honest, the one character I definitely hate is his older brother.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah, but
well, to be honest, and my favorite character in Stanley has to be, even though my favorite character in Stanley has to be probably Elsie since I like cats.
Yeah, I think the reason why I hate Stanley because the Great Big Book of Everything song was annoying for me. Like every time, oh, let's look at the Great Big Book of, and then Harry and Elsie pops up singing that song.
Yeah, and and then Dennis the fish just thinks it's so annoying, and he's like, "Here we go again."
Yeah, be honest. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, that should have been the reason why I hate it, because that song being predictable. JoJo Circus and Piggy Diggy Doo, to be honest, I think I don't know why I hate both. I mean, I know they're both overhated nowadays. Those two shows.
Yeah, I remember when you first you hated it because of like the whole thing. Whenever she has a big idea, her head inflates.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy for me to look at back then.
Well, I do somewhat have to agree that I think it's kind of a weird idea that they would make the head inflate like a balloon and then
This is why Piggy Diggy Doo is way better than PB&J Auto, because unlike PB&J, Pinky has good ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
And the ideas actually work out in the show.
And
but
yeah,
PB&J Otter, the ideas they do are crap, and they're just dull.
Yeah, and I actually just realized something. Pinky Dinky Doo hates the color pink, but yet she has pink hair.
And wow, yeah, I think that's another. I think that's another reason why I hate it. But I forgot to tell that Pinky that her name is after the color pink, and yeah, she has color pink, but she hates pink, which makes her a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Even in the pilot version, her wallpaper room is pink.
Hmm.
I think that's another reason why I forgot it.
Oh yeah.
When I first saw it, when she said that, I was like, "Are you serious? Yet you're named after the color pink, and you have pink hair. Yeah, that's weird."
But yeah, keep in mind, I don't actually hate the color pink. I'm more of a tomboy since my favorite color is green. I like stuff that some guys like Transformers, trucks. I like to play basketball sometimes.
All right, what? Yeah, and for JoJo Circus, Honestly, I don't get why a lot of people hate this show. They can hate it because it was dumb and annoying.
I think it was because the voice actor of Goliath the Lion.
Or maybe because JoJo treats us like if she was Dora or stuff.
Oh yeah, like the reason why I say the voice actor of Goliath is, uh, how do I explain this in a way that won't get me? Let's just say he had a thing for kids.
Yeah, and JoJo breaks the fourth wall too many times like Dora. To be honest,
But yeah,
JoJo's Circus kind of reminds me of Dora since they both like to break the fourth wall too much and they have an animal sidekick with them.
but yeah, keep in mind, I still like JoJo's Circus, but I hate the voice actor of Goliath.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I hate it. Goliath's voice actor.
But Goliath's voice actor is passed away though.
Oof. But yeah, I'm not trying to celebrate because that's heartless.
Yeah, even though he is a pedophile, I'm not gonna celebrate.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I bet he probably got fired from Culture Pizza Studios.
Mm.
Yeah, then there's one more show from Culture Pizza I have not mentioned. Thing was Hoop Dogs, which I had never watched, but I did hate it, even though I never watched it. But then I started having an opinion on it because I never watched it. I think this show was only available on DVD, and that was it. It never aired on any TV channels out of all the Jim Chicken shows. Also, sorry if I mentioned Global Thingy, because Global Thingy is not technically a show. It's technically it's a segment on Sesame Street. So that's why it made. So that's why I think it was technically a show because of it having its own page on the Culture Pizza website.
Well, I mean, another like show I was gonna tell everyone that I liked, but I wasn't sure how to tell everyone. Like, it was another show made by Sesame Workshop, was called Esme and Roy.
Oh god, that show sucked. To be honest.
Well, I'm fine with your thoughts since I think it's cute.
Well, to me, it's annoying because the characters cry in each episode, and that's predictable. And like,
Monster
Meltdown. Like,
yeah,
that is annoying.
Yeah, well,
like,
I'm fine with your opinion on that show because I find it to be cute.
Yeah, like all the monsters will cry. And I think there was also an episode where Esme cried as well.
Oh yeah, like it was kind of a similar way of like Kylan's Big Surprise, where the party she was making got ruined.
Yeah, Esme and Roy, to be honest, this show is like Nihao Kylan 2.0. Like
even though
except more crying.
Yeah, but still, I'm like I said, I'm fine with your thoughts on Esme and Roy because I since I like it, since I find it to be cute. Like my favorite character in the show has to be Simon because, well, for one, he's not really that bad to be honest because like he's an artist like me and he also likes to read books and I sometimes like to read as well.
Yeah, the crying was the main reason why I hate Esme and Roy. Speaking of crying, that's another reason why I hate Peppa Pig because George's crying is so
Agreed.
annoying.
Hell, even Peppa cried in one episode.
Well, yeah, which actually she deserves.
Yeah, agreed. Like she was like, someone stole my boots.
Yeah, and then she started crying. I actually laughed. Yeah, every time I see this scene, I actually laugh because she deserves it. Because like Dark made Peppa Pig big time.
Agreed. Big time.
Yeah, like why have to cry over the boots?
Like
that doesn't make any sense.
Like, oh my god, it is Peppa Pig in a nutshell. I like to jump in muddy puddles. Shut up, we get it.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Hey Doggy is definitely better because one, the characters aren't really that annoying. They actually do have personality to them, and none of them are really.
Yeah, and the characters in Peppa Pig, they were so unlikable. Either bland, mean-spirited, or even one-dimensional.
Like for instance, while one of the characters in the show, of course, Happy likes to splash in puddles. It's not mud puddles. It's actually water puddles. Since that's Happy's character.
Oh yeah, and Olivia is way better than Peppa Pig, to be honest, in my opinion.
Agreed. I also definitely like. I definitely grew up. I actually used to have an Olivia lunchbox when I was young.
Yeah, Olivia's way better than Peppa Pig, to be honest. I mean, I get the pigs that both wear, but Olivia's not as rude as a Peppa Pig.
Yeah, like she's not bossy like her.
Yeah, and she, yeah, and another thing is that George cries a lot. Thank God her brother Ian doesn't do that. Thank God.
Yeah, and half the time she actually does get along pretty well with her two younger siblings.
Yeah. And also, I've heard people saying that Olivia is a ripoff to Peppa Pig. That is not
Bull,
true.
that's garbage. Because for one,
Yeah, they have.
don't
I
get me
mean, I
wrong,
get it. They're both pigs that wear
red,
red. I get it, but it's not a ripoff claim because in Peppa Pig there's different animals. But Olivia, all the characters are pigs.
exactly.
Like her in Master Ruby, all the characters are bunnies
Rabbits.
or rabbits or whatever. So there's no possible way it could be a ripoff.
Yeah, and also Olivia's actually likable,
Yeah, while Peppa herself is unlikable.
and of course a bitch because, for example, there was like the infamous episode called like the one episode where she got into a fight with Susie Sheep and they didn't want to be friends anymore. That one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank God Olivia's not like that with her friends.
Yeah, and of
Oh
course,
yeah.
Olivia actually has a great imagination.
Well, Peppa Pig, her imagination sucks.
Mhm.
Man, I really hope this show gets canceled soon.
I know. I'm like, how the hell has it been running for 20 years?
Yeah, it's been running for like decades.
Yeah, it's been running since 2004, which was the year I was born in.
Yeah, and the same year the Backyardigans came out.
Yeah. Well, don't get
Which
me wrong. The Backyardigans are definitely better.
Do you know who else has a good imagination?
What?
Dobie.
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah, Gobi had a good
Yeah,
imagination
Goldie.
compared to him.
And of course, Fufa and Tootie and of course, Fufa and Tootie and the other Gabba Gang members have a good imagination better
Speaking
than
of
her.
imagination, I do like one part, like that. I remember those lunch segments from Bubble Guppies, like, "What
Yeah.
do you have for lunch?" I gotta. Then they'll say something like, "That thing,
Yeah, and
that's so silly." I remember that.
yeah,
No,
like
that's
one
so
of the
funny.
but and then one of the characters, mostly Nani, would pull out something ridiculous looking. Like for
Yeah, it's kind
example,
of.
he'd be like, "It's a sandwich."
Yeah. Some of them are actually funny. I actually laugh.
Yeah, like
Oh, when I was young, I was like, I wonder if that would be eatable or edible if it was
I
real.
mean, I mean, imagine if someone actually attempted to make these in real life.
Oh, like cooking with Fred.
Like for example, like the macaroni and cheese. They whip up some macaroni and cheese, and then they maybe like they put it into a little container like it was, and then they would just like make a map.
Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, but and also another reason. Oh yeah, speaking of Peppa Pig, I actually used to like Peppa Pig when I was young.
I absolutely hated that show when I was little.
Yeah. Until then, after hearing that made Nick Jr. go downhill and it spams too much, I started despising the show for good.
Yeah.
Honestly, and fun fact, I actually faked this that I never liked Peppa Pig. I actually lied about that. Me never liking it.
Well, yeah, to be honest, the whole thing about me never liking Paw Patrol is absolutely true. I never liked that show to begin with. It's so annoying.
And not to mention,
Yeah,
it keeps banning Power Show all the time.
Exactly.
yeah, it's
I want
and
them to
Nick.
keep
It's like
saying
the
this
only
to
show
myself.
Nick Jr. gives
I
a crap
want them to
about.
bring back the old shows.
Yeah. Oh, even better, they should air Yo Gabba Gabba Land on Nick Jr.
But sadly, it's
Except,
stuck on Apple TV Plus,
and plus, Nick Jr. lost the rights to air that show.
which sucks.
Yeah, in fact, I remember watching Yo Gabba Gabba on the Noggin app before it got removed due to Nick Jr. losing the rights to air the show. Yeah, I could see. Oh yeah, speaking of Peppa Pig, there's another show I hate that's made by the same people called Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom.
Well, opinion
Because
handled
it
on that show because
because it looks similar.
well, I'm fine with your thoughts on that since I'm neutral towards it nowadays.
Oh, sorry. my StreamYard app crashed. Sorry. Oh yeah, the reason why. Well, although yeah, I hate Ben Holy because the characters look similar to the characters from Peppa Pig, and I get bad memories from it.
Yeah,
Although
but
it's not as horrible as Peppa Pig.
although I do have to definitely say this. Rest in peace to the voice actor of Grandpa Pig.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make fun of him all because he voiced a character from a bad show. I'm not gonna make fun of him. Although I still
Yeah, same.
love Peppa Pig.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Also, oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't wait for this. Yeah, so we already know Baby Shark's Big Show is getting canceled, which is gonna be the happiest day of my life
Yeah.
because it's based on that annoying Baby Shark doo doo. Shut up! That stupid song that always gets annoying. God, I hate that song. Like every time I hear that song, it gets stuck in my head. I'm so glad that garbage show is getting canceled for good.
Oh my
I'm
god.
also waiting.
Oh my god.
And you know what I'm
Lord.
also waiting for?
What?
Besides Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig being canceled, I know one of my friends said that Bossy Bear made Nick Jr. go downhill.
Oh yeah. Was it, oh wait, I think it was Homestar Runner if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think one opinion change he said that where he now detests Bossy Bear. He says that it was not faithful to the books. Well, I do like the books better than the show, to be honest.
I don't really have. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm fine with your opinion on Bossy Bear since I don't really have an opinion on it.
Well, if I remember, you liked it before, but you hated it. If I remember.
Actually, I was gonna say this. I did like it at first, but then I had started having no opinion on it since I don't really watch it that much.
So I'm guessing you were pretending to hate it, maybe?
No, I wasn't actually hating it. I wasn't actually pretending. I wasn't actually pretending to hate it. I was just saying I was saying I liked it at first, but then I started having no opinion on it since I don't watch it that much, mainly because I have other shows that I am interested in besides the main one, my now main 6 ones if you count Yo Gabba Gabba Land, because yeah. Oh yeah, moving on. Oh yeah, Brian Fagora just made an apology.
Yes, here's my angry Yo Gabba Gabba cast.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, here it is, guys. Here's his apology. Look at this.
I'm denying his apology.
Agreed. Look at this. Took adult shows way too seriously, and like they came from Hitler. Preschool shows and teenager shows like they came from church. Couldn't handle criticism.
1 and 2 can actually be forgivable at first, as long as you're not a pedophile or anything.
I threatened, and then oh my god, this one made me pissed off. Threatening to rip off my clothes because he wouldn't give me another chance.
That is gross.
Exactly.
Have you been watching The Nut Shack lately?
Yeah, and of course, look at this, another reason. He made an approval on my video, and he stole it. And of course, he impersonated me on Alexa's live stream. Why would you make puppet accounts, you moron?
Oh my god. Yep, I'm not denying. Oh, and he lied about his. Oh my god, that was his apology. Look! Someone accepted his apology.
Oh crap!
Like,
right, I just commented denied.
Like, I am not accepting his apology. I have not accepted his apology at all.
Well, you know what I'm going to say next about his apology. Denied.
All right, here's my response to Brian Ford's apology. Here goes nothing. All right, hang on. Let's find the photo. Brian Fagora, do you honestly think I'm stupid? I'm not going to accept your apology for all the unforgivable shit you've done. Stop treating Happy from Hey Dougie like he's worse than Hitler. And stop bullying me and my friends. And how dare you manipulate me to cyberbully Alex? And how dare you bring up my past? Your apology is permanently denied.
That the same goes for you, Trick and Patriotic fan.
Exactly.
Here,
I'm denying both their apologies, Drake and Patriotic, and
I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and hide this user from my channel so he doesn't because
Yeah, I
he
agree. I
is a
can't stand Dragon Patrol to
he's a
go
criminal
Brian Forgoa
supporter.
since they won't shut up about our passives.
Exactly.
Like, come on, can they go one day without doing that? And can Dragon Patrol just go one day without trolling anyone
Exactly.
or harassing me at least? Like,
Exactly.
come, he needs to learn. He needs to learn that if he needs instead of taking me way to the extreme, he should learn to ignore me. That's what he should. That's what Dragon Patrol should have did.
Exactly.
My
Well,
God,
well,
instead of treating me like a punching bag.
at least I blocked. At least I blocked Brian from my channel, so that's good.
Yeah, but you should have blocked Dragon Patrol since he likes to stalk you, and he's a huge fan brat out of Gracie Jones, Wembley Fraggle, and Nate.
Yeah, I already
That's what I
blocked
should have
them
done at
already.
least, so he won't piss me off.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, oh yeah, speaking of which, he also forces users I also hate to watch shows they hate just to make me jealous. Like,
What?
come on,
What the? Ah, shit.
that just proves. And recently, oh yeah, and he also commented on my post, proving he's also a stalker.
Dear.
What stalker?
Brian,
All right,
Drinking
let's see.
Patronic, he comments on my posts, proving he's a stalker. Like time, one time I asked which show was worse, Prairie Dog or Haldrick and Lincoln. He replied by saying Haldrick and Lincoln. That proves Dragon
Oh
Patronic
yeah,
is a
this
stalker
user
like
called.
Aiden Productions. Keep in mind, I still hate both of these shows I
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah. Oh yeah, great
And to be honest,
job,
I'm thinking
Napoleon, for
about redoing my
denying
rant
Brian's
series. I'm
apology.
thinking about doing that. But this
Yeah,
time, I'm not going
I'm
to do
actually
Beyond Stalin
planning
rants
to
like
do
I
a
do.
rant. Oh
But
yeah,
I don't know what my
because
first rant
yeah,
should be on.
Beyond Stop. Yeah. Oh yeah,
My
I have a
first rant
good
is
one.
likely gonna. My
You
first
should,
review slash
you should
rant is probably.
definitely, you sh- I definitely, yeah, you should definitely do a rant on Brian because I'm planning to do one.
Yeah, my first rant is actually
Oh,
gonna
with
be on
no.
Bonnie and Friends,
Okay.
and
All right.
it's not gonna be.
Yeah,
So
that's a
it's not
good. Yeah, but yeah, I also hate Barney too because one, he's obviously a child predator because he gets so happy around kids.
like this. This is him in a nutshell. Ooh, hey, you kids. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, funny enough, I can
and
do a good
second of
impression of
all,
him.
he yeah, and second of all, he's super annoying.
Like this. This super de duper. Like, oh my god, his voice is so annoying. Oh
That's
yeah.
where I
And if
basically
you
just
want a show
yeah,
that's
that's
even worse
basically
than
where I just
Bonnie,
want to tell him to shut the fuck up.
oh yeah. And you know what's funny about Boney? Like there's this episode where he trips on the ambulance and falls off. I actually laughed since Boney
Mm,
deserves that huge time.
mm.
Do you remember that scene? That scene was
I
funny.
Yeah, I think I do.
I actually laughed since I hate Boney so much.
I think I remember that making me laugh so hard too.
I think Wubsle hates Boney too.
Yeah, he also hates
And Dragon Patrol even forced me to watch it once.
yeah, no, of course. Wubslob
And I
also
did a
hates.
reaction video over. Yeah, I did a reaction video where Dragon Patrol forced me to watch Bonnie.
To be honest, I don't really do reaction videos that much because one, I don't want to get like a copyright strike from it.
Yeah, Gracie Jones and they do that as well. And do you know what's funny? Like one time, like if I remember, they do my reaction videos. Mostly Gracie and Nate. They'll do it from a mostly Gracie.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Gracie did that once. They did a reaction video and a clip from a show she hates.
What the fuck?
Can't remember which show it was, but that she's a hypocrite for that.
Hmm. But yeah, if I
But yeah,
do
if
a
you want
negative
a show that's worse,
commentary,
but yeah, if you want a show that's worse than Bonnie, well, say hello to the Hug-a-Bug Club.
never heard of that show.
Well, oh my God, you should never watch it. That show is horrible because it's worse than Bonnie, way worse than Bonnie. and I
I'll
never
take
liked
your
it when I was young.
I'll take your advice. I probably somewhat have to agree, even
And
though I
then there's
never watched
actually
it.
Ricky's Room, which is a ripoff to Bonnie, but Bonnie's no better.
Mm.
If I remember, I tried saying, "Go, yeah, if you want a better show with costumes, go watch Yo Gabba Gabba." At least
Or
the character.
another good show of costumes, even though they're puppets. Sesame Street.
Yeah, if I remember, Wubsy did a rant on it, and he said that Bonnie's a ripoff of Sesame Street. Although Bonnie involves characters in costumes, which are all dinosaurs, while Sesame Street involves monsters,
Even though,
also known as
even though like,
AKA
even
Muppets.
though I think, there are some of the characters on Sesame Street that are people in costumes, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think Big Bird. I think.
Yeah, Big Bird and Snuffy, they're costume characters.
Yeah. I
While all the
correct me
others
if
are
I'm wrong.
Muppets.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, but was Cookie Monster one of them too? I think I can't.
No, I think it was a puppet.
Mm,
But yeah, and plus Sesame Street ran for like many years compared to Bonnie,
yeah.
so it can't be like I've always wondered how this show managed to get a lot of seasons. Like it started around the '60s and it's still going.
I think it's because it influenced people's childhoods and they actually have some good morals.
I bet they're I
Although
bet
there was this,
one thing I don't like about Sesame
although
Street is that the Elmo is, but Rocco is just a rock. Like shut up about it. Oh my god.
oh yeah, like he just he has a rivalry with Rocco, Zoe's Rock.
Like, yeah, this is why I don't ship Elmo X Zoe because of that Rocco incident.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really. Yeah, me neither. I will probably say this.
And this is
There was
why
there was this user who's a now dead topic called Avanov. He did a rant on one of the segments called As Elmo's World, and he literally one of the reasons is he literally made fun of Elmo for speaking in third person.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Ubi does that too. You know that now that I think of
Oh
it, do you think
yeah, no,
Ubi and Elmo will be
and
great
yeah, like
friends? Do you think that they both say their names
oh yeah,
instead of I?
probably
Yeah, I bet they'll
yeah,
be good
probably.
friends.
Well, I mean,
Ubi, you.
the
Well,
only other
Ubi
characters
involves
I know that speak in third hands.
Ubi involves hands that have eyes in them, like Ubi, you, friend. While Sesame Street involves
Oh yeah,
monsters,
that's I
ahem,
actually just real
Muppets.
yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized something. Um, Grandpoo and Ubi, like I said, is voiced by Tyler Bunch, aka HD Quinn, who is also, of course, the voice of Winslow and Riona from It's a Big Big World. Some of the
I
characters
just
in
noticed
The
that,
Bear in the Big Big House.
but
Yeah.
oh yeah, I just noticed that. I wonder if any of my cast members have ever shared voice actors of Yo Gabba
Yeah.
Gabba.
Um. Oh yeah. For example, there is an example of sharing voice actors. Christian Jacobs, who is one of the creators on there, who also did the voice of Plex, is also the same voice as Google.
Oh yeah, so they share. Honestly, when I first heard Broby, I thought Broby and Plex. Yeah, like Broby sounds a lot like Plex, except
Well, it's actually someone who I literally thought was Hispanic at first was actually an American called Amos Weinstein.
I always thought Broby was Hispanic ever since he said "Hola" near that first segment in Greetings.
And also the way he and the way he talks too. Like it sounds like he could be Latino.
Yeah, that could be true. But I was actually talking about my cast members if they ever shared voice act. If there's any of my cast members that have a voice actor, if they got shared.
Well, I mean, I think Giggles and Petunia they shared the same voice actor if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, what if Fufa? I bet. Yeah, that. I think so. I always thought Fufu and Tui share the same voice actors too. I always thought since they're both girls and they're blue and
Yeah.
pink.
Well, even though Tootie is voiced by Aaron Pierce, and Fufa is voiced by the sister of Christian Jacobs, Emma Jacobs.
So you have both giggles between Fufu and Tui being pink and blue. Of course, we already know
Yeah.
both the like giggles, Petunia, and Fufa all have something on their heads. While Petunia and Fufa, they have flower, and Giggles has a bow. I think there was
Yeah,
one
and
thing I
of
said
course,
that I did
Tootie
not
and
mention.
Petunia both have a long tail.
All right, what else do they have in common that I did not mention?
Oh yeah. Oh, they're a tomboy and a girly girl.
Like one being a tom girl and one being a boy born girly girl, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Tomboy means you don't really have any like. There are some things you don't really like that you like that aren't really feminine. That girls like me,
That
of
makes
course.
sense.
While
All
while
right,
Sten
let's
is a
see.
girly girl.
Oh, I'm also gonna add in Flaky and Muno similarities too, along with that. Oh yeah,
Mm.
I think like Flaky and Muno, they have something that's missing. Like Flaky does not have any eyelashes, while Muno doesn't have another eye.
Yeah.
Another thing, all of them have their own infamous moment, like we mentioned.
Hmm.
Like Muno, I don't know if he actually had an infamous moment. Like I think his infamous moment, the worst thing was fighting Fufa. That was easily the worst thing he did.
Yeah. For me, even though I still like Tootie as my favorite character, I think the worst thing she probably did is a two-way tie between her taking away Brogy's ball or lying to her friends.
Well, yeah, and don't forget her. Don't forget the love episode where she told, "Go cry somewhere else." Told
Oh
Google
yeah,
that.
she. Oh yeah.
For Fufa, I think her infamous moment was when when she told Muno off after Muno clumsily scared Muno.
Spilled the yellow paint.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
For
For
Flaky, Giggles,
Flaky,
and
Giggles,
Petunia,
and
they all have
Petunia.
their own infamous moment. Like for Flaky, that one episode, Flaky went skiing. She got all scared.
Mm.
Poor her. And then her crying in that scene, like when she was on that board. And for Giggles, her infamous moment was every little bit hurts, where she was trying to get Lumpy to stop littering. And Petunia,
Yeah.
easy, wishy washy.
Yeah. And making
But
her the only character in the show to commit you know what.
all right, let's see what. Oh yeah. Also, both Flaky and Muno can be clumsy at times. Although Flaky's a bit of a shy porcupine and stuff.
Mm.
Like Muno is always clumsy. I think Differences describes his clumsiness, if I remember, like due to him having only one eye.
Mm.
All right. Oh, here's another thing that all three of them have in common. Both of them have at least cried twice in their respective
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
Like for Muno, the first time he cried was because the Toast, Brogan, and Two all called him weird.
Yeah. And then the second time is of course when he got his feelings hurt by Fufa and Art.
Yeah, for Fufa also cried twice, I think. The first time she
Yeah,
cried was after Muno bit her.
and the other time is when she accidentally dropped her doll in the water.
Yeah, 2D, she also cried twice. The first time was in a careful episode after she fell down, losing the race. And then the second
Mm.
time because Jack Black was leaving.
Yeah,
And of
and
course,
Broby only cried once, and Broby only cried once because Tootie took away his ball.
no, I think he cried in the
Cried
in
in
the
the.
crossover between the freshman band as well.
I
Because
don't
Tootie was
really
I don't
remember
really.
that, to be honest.
I actually don't
You
remember.
don't
Oh yeah,
remember.
that actually reminds me. I actually had to look. Oh yeah, there were some moments where one of the Word World characters cried. To be honest, like oh yeah, and I had to look this up. Like The one character that in Word World that cried the most was Duck, at a total of a whopping seven times. Well,
Wait, out of all the
the other,
characters who cried,
yeah, like Ant cried once, Dog cried once, Shark cried twice. The first time Shark cried, it was from from the when he realized that the water washes away the castle, and then the other time is because he couldn't find a hiding place while playing hide and seek. And then Dog cried because nobody was listening to him when he wanted to play ball.
yeah, and I don't think Frog, Sheep, Pig, or Bear ever cried in the show.
No, they have not.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and then Ant cried in the episode Catch That Sea when they realized that they lost.
yeah.
Their
Like I mentioned before, like I said before, I don't think Bear, Sheep, Frog, or Pig ever cried. Although I
No, they
could see an
haven't.
episode of
All my
Sheep.
time
Although
watching
I
the
feel
show.
like Sheep, there would have been an episode where Sheep cried, judging by it.
Oh yeah, but I'm not really gonna even though I'm just gonna say the episodes that Duck cried. I'm not really gonna list the reasons, but if anyone wants me to, then why not? The very first episode he cried is called "A Star Is Born," where he realized that he had stage fright and he was having a hard time singing for his friends. The other time is in the Lost Letter L. The second time is the Lost Letter L when he was admitting to Frog that he accidentally broke some of Frog's things and it was an accident. The third time is, of course, I remember showing you this that one time is the Christmas Star when he was he failed to get Frog a good Christmas present and he was really upset.
Yeah.
Sheep's Halloween costume, which is the season 1 finale. He cried because he didn't have any wings for his butterfly costume. Oh yeah, let me see. Then there's Duck plays the piano. He cried because the bugs were messing up his lesson. Then there's there's definitely the episode Firefighters Rescue when him and Fly were having a hard time trying to help Frog who with their earning their firefighter badges.
Oh yeah, memories back to what I was saying about crying. So yeah, like remember how I said that Flaky, Giggles, Petunia, Muno, Foof, and Tootie all have in common that they both have at least cried twice in their shows. Like Flaky has cried twice. First time was in where she was skiing and she was too scared to be on that board. Then the second time was all because she was scared of chicks.
And then she had to hurt. Yeah.
And for Giggles, she cried twice because one, when they were on the elevator.
The 2 times I remember Giggles. Yeah, and then she realized one of the characters just died.
Yeah, on the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if it counts. Helping house when that wave was about to get her. And except for Petunia, I think it's because that cub became a monster and her legs get ripped off. And then she's crying that wishy-washy.
And
about the crying Kylag. Rintu actually did cry twice. I forgot which episode was it. I'm gonna find it.
I think it was the one where he was trying to learn how to do a flip.
Oh yeah, I wonder if
in the Halloween episode.
I wonder if that actually counts because Rintu had tears.
I'm not gonna count it because he wasn't like crying. I'm not gonna count it.
Well, I would count it because he was crying. So, and also Lulu has never cried in the series.
Yeah, same with Yeah.
Yeah, although I never saw Lulu cry
I can
before.
definitely understand because he's a attracted adult. Yeah. Yeah, it was also specified. Speaking of Nihao Kale, and it was also specified that they said that Tolly had anger issues. the biggest example is the episode where they were at the beach and then he got his sandcastle ruined twice. I mean, 3 times.
Yeah, and he
And he
ruined the
straight
other
up
character's
stomped it to the ground.
Honestly, the most character with the most anger issues, in my opinion, has to be either Rintu and Ho Ho, two-way tie.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with Rintu because of
Oh
that.
yeah, like
Because he probably like in the first ever episode of the series where he lost the Dragon Boat Race Festival.
oh yeah, and then he straight up threw the boat on top of on the on the top of the roof, and then which made him really mad. And then of course, Ho Ho has his infamous moment from Kylan's Playhouse.
Oh, yeah, Ho Ho, because I'm so mad. Straight up punches Rintu. Oh god, that episode brings
Oh, and
back
yeah,
bad
there's the
memories.
oh yeah, and then there's the oh yeah, and then there was the episode, that other episode where they were having a play and Ho Ho wanted to be the Monkey King.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode when I was young. Yeah, be honest, Ho Ho has the most anger issues ever since Kylan's Playhouse.
Oh yeah, but I also think the other time I remember totally getting frustrated slash angry is the episode where they were on their way to a festival and Totally was gonna help them find the way, but Ho Ho and Rintu had other ideas and they were goofing off.
Okay, I think it was the Ladybug Festival, like where
Yes, that
Tolo
was
gets. Yeah, I
yeah, and then
remember watching that episode. Oh, where Totally gets angry.
yeah. But yeah, to be honest, when I seen the 2 episodes where Totally was crying, I honestly, in a way, I kind of did feel bad for him, to be honest.
Oh, what?
But yeah, to be honest, the most heartbreaking one of the scenes of all the crying is definitely Kylan herself, without a doubt.
Yeah, when I saw that, I felt bad for Kylan when I first
Yeah,
watched
like
it.
she was really trying her best to have something special to say thank you to Yeah.
Yeah, 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 and the people who said that Kylan deserved that, you should be sorry.
Yeah. This proves you're a cold, heartless jerk.
For real.
To quote that one scene from Futurama.
Cold, heartless jerk.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
I think the most I another reason why I think Rintu is the most has the most anger issues because that one episode, like what you may call it, everybody's hat day where Ho Ho makes the same hat as Rintu.
Well, it turns out that he just really liked the hat.
Like that's a pretty dumb reason to get mad. Like someone copying your hat.
Yeah, like I mean, I've seen many people wear the same clothes as one another. Like I remember in high school, there was this thing called Twin Day where you could dress up as each other. I asked someone, hey, if you want to wear the same clothes as me, like wear like a black shirt and a pair of gray pants, and then we exactly wore the same thing.
Yeah, you be honest. There's a lot of kids shows where like a character. Oh yeah, I also think. Oh yeah, there's also Rintu makes a splash.
Oh yeah, like he was being a bit too rough while splashing in the water, and then he accidentally keeps splashing Rintu. I mean, Ho Ho and Toli.
I don't know. All right. Yeah. 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 Beyonce totally has the most anger issues ever since that beach day episode.
Oh yeah, like those are the 2 examples I remember the most. But there might be more examples I can hopefully think of.
Huh. Let's see what else. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like some of the characters in Talon will commit a crime. Or do the worst. Or just like an episode where one of the characters are at their very best. Oh yeah, some of the characters in New York Island sometimes act deaf, like Ho-Ho's Big Flight, where Ho-Ho didn't listen to anything, thinking like Chase's leaves.
Mhm.
And then there's Wait Ho-Ho Wait, where
Oh yeah, like
Ho-Ho act.
he accidentally broke the car, and he was being impatient.
Yeah, out of all the characters, I feel like Ho-Ho is the most deafest one out of all the characters in the show.
I think it's because I think it's because like he's a child. He's the
Yeah,
youngest.
yeah, youngest out of all the main characters.
Yeah. I mean, like the youngest tend to do that sometimes. Like the youngest characters, like I can think of, like throughout my favorite characters. For Yo Gabba Gabba, it's of course Broby at 4 years old. I'm actually not 100% sure about the youngest character in Bubble Guppies, to be honest, because like we don't even know the ages of the characters. For Hey Dougie, it's Happy because he's at 5 years old.
Well,
For
speaking of Broby was 4 in birthday. So I'm
Yeah,
guessing Broby and birthday was made in 2008. The episode was produced. So I'm guessing Broby
yeah,
was born in 2004.
possibly.
Yeah, I wonder if
Anyway,
Broby actually. I'm actually surprised Broby never aged after this episode.
but yeah, for Blaze the Monster Machines, I probably want to say Pickle because he is the smallest of the group.
You know. Oh yeah. Speaking of Kylan, one thing I was annoyed that this show has like 2 seasons. I always thought it has 2 seasons, but there's actually going to be a season 3. But they like canceled it.
I know, right? What the
Like that was
heck?
sad. This show only got canceled after one episode, after the first season 3 episode. I was sad.
I know, what the heck? That's so crazy. Oh yeah, and then for like the youngest character of Word World, it's definitely Duck. Oh yeah, that reminds me. At first, I thought it was Dog, but it's actually Duck. I don't know why I thought that when I was. That was another thing I thought when I was little. I always thought that Dog was the youngest. Which actually, people. This is actually one thing had been debating for a while. Who do you guys think is the actual main character of Word World, Dog or
Me,
Duck?
I have to say Dog since he's the first character. Since he's the first character to show up in the intro, and I think there's a lot of merchandise of him.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna say Duck because he appears more than Dog does.
Oh, here's a fun fact. I found a storyboard for Scrap Neon Kylan episodes.
Oh wow.
I actually forgot where. I'm gonna find it. I know I saw it on YouTube somewhere.
Well, the main character for Neha Kylan is Kylan herself.
Yeah, mine's totally because he's actually a pretty interesting character. Even
Yeah,
though he does
even
have his flaws, he is a pretty cool character nonetheless.
yeah, I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find those scrap pictures. Like there were supposed to be episodes, but they never made it due to the show's cancellation.
But yeah, to be honest, like the um the storyboards I've seen on YouTube that they made episodes of, like storyboards are Tolly's Rhyme Time, the Moon Festival, Roller Into, I think. And there was part of the Ladybug Festival. Which, to be honest, if I probably had to pick my favorite episode of New How Kylan, it would definitely be Tolly's Rhyme Time because that was the episode where they taught Tolly how to rhyme. Which I actually just realized something. I was looking at this on the wiki. They say that Tolly doesn't know how to rhyme in this episode, but if you were like, there was this scene in the episode where he was taking a bath and he was singing I think it was to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and he was rhyming in there. So either he must have felt nervous or something, which is my personal thoughts.
Yeah, I'm trying to find those scrapped episodes, like scrapped episodes for season 3. I know I saw it somewhere.
Mm.
Forgot where.
Mm. When I first found the storyboards, I first actually found them on like Vimeo.
Oh yeah, the storyboards that was supposed to be season 3 episodes, I think.
Hmm.
I think there was one picture where one of the characters was supposed to get a haircut in that episode, if I remember.
Mm.
I'm trying to find it.
Mm.
Oh yeah, here's another thing that Nihar Kylan being a Dora the Explorer ripoff. That's quite understandable since both of them have
Yeah.
girls as protagonists, and both of them speak different languages.
It can also be false because one, Kylian speaks in Chinese while Dora speaks Spanish.
And also, both the characters have a monkey sidekick with them, which could be
Yeah.
why.
Even though actually, like, for in Kylian's case, she has a, a few other animal friends. That being a rhino, a koala, and a tiger, respectively.
Well, I know both of them have a spin-off show.
Mm.
Like Dora has Go Diego Go. And no, I'm not
Yeah.
joking. There was supposed to be a spin-off for Kylan
I think it
called.
was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was supposed to be censored on Run 2. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be centered around ants.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be pretty cool if it was a real show.
Mm.
Or yeah, because I remember watching it on the Nick Jr. site. And I actually liked it.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, but I know I saw some. But yeah, one thing, another reason why. But I actually used to hate New York Kylan in the past. I actually did before joining
Mm.
before joining YouTube.
Oh.
But I actually did. I think it's because of that scary light bulb with the
Mm.
kids laughing at the end of each episode. That Nickelodeon
Mm.
light bulb with a ha 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 ha. I think that's the reason why I hated Kylan.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
see
that
why,
logo was
but
scary to be
keep in mind,
honest.
I still like. Yeah, but keep in mind this. Like, I still like Bubble Guppies, but the only episode I hate is definitely the Baby Shark crossover.
Yeah, I mean I like all episodes from Bubble Guppies except for that Baby Shark episode. Like, why would you
Yeah.
like come on? I thought
I mean, they couldn't have done something similar to like the Yo Gabba Gabba X Fresh Beat Band one.
oh that was a good one.
Well, I mean, my friend Hiller James Lyle hated the episode Taste Buddies because of how boring it was, which I don't really see anything boring about it. And the other episode, um, the one where they were on the train and Molly gets her first and only lunch joke, which I actually thought was good.
I feel like all the lunch jokes are pretty funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, like what's wrong with it?
exactly. And this is pretty much why I'm not allowed to do those episodes in front of her. Now I can't even do the voice batch from Hey W, which really kind of upsets me because that would have been a great episode if maybe yeah, but yeah, the fact that she found out how it has the characters swapping voices.
Yeah, like for season 6, they had the returning voice actors,
I know
except for Molly.
exactly.
Yes, her voice came back.
Mm.
Yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba. The characters from for the costume characters, they have the same voice actors as before,
Mm.
which I'm glad they did. But Blue, Blue, and Blue, they pretty much changed all the voice actors except for Blue and Magenta themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like the reboot still, even though the voice actors are different.
Yeah, like even though the only good Kamiko Glenn characters that I like are of course Kiff, Chatterley from Kiff, Nifty from Has Been Hotel, and that one girl from Close Enough.
Alright, speaking about Yo Gabba Gabba Cash, I bet if do you think Giggles or Petunia would sound like Fufa and Tootie if they speak properly?
Maybe, who knows?
Oh yeah, when I was young, I always thought why does Tootie sound like Sandy Cheeks?
I I could somewhat probably see why, even
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking of one. Yeah, as much as I like crossovers, my least favorite crossover has to be the Baby Shark, Big Show, and Bubble Guppies crossover.
exactly. Like I'm gonna be honest, a better crossover is definitely the Fresh Beat Band and Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh yeah, here's another crossover I was
Since
thinking. It's actually fake.
mm,
Oh, I have to go now.
all right, bye.
Well, I remember seeing I remember posting one picture of Cuddles being on the God and Devil show. No joke, there's actually a picture. I was like, oh my god, what is Cuddles doing on this show?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I told you about the show, the Netflix series Exploding Kittens, and how it could be a way better version of the God and Devil show.
Yeah, except it doesn't have any pornography content compared to the
And
latter.
and of course they don't slander famous celebrities.
Yeah, because celebrities in the God and Devil show, they get flanderized super easy.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, thank God. Well, I wonder if there's some celebrities that thank God that never got an episode.
Mm.
Well, DJ Lance, thank God they never did one.
Yeah, because imagine how not only offensive it would be. Imagine if it was like racist.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If they ever did one, if I wonder if the Gabba Gang would also appear in that episode. Oh yeah, I'll get scared if they ever appeared in that episode. Oh yeah, here's another one. Thank God they never did. Beyonce,
Oh
who is a
god, no, not Beyonce. Anything but Beyonce. I would have been pissed if they did her.
yeah. If
Oh
they ever
yeah,
did,
but
I would do a picture of Shine being angry. Who is
oh my
Beyonce
god.
voice? Yeah, Shine was the Shine is Beyonce's voice actor, one of the Wub girls on Wubsy. Yeah, I
Oh
would
my
if
god.
there was one, I would do Beyonce getting angry at that.
But
I mean,
yeah.
Shine getting angry at that.
Oh my god. If and the worst one he could probably do because was one of the singers in Styx is Dennis DeYoung.
Oh, but yeah, but thank God the God Devil show did not make a DJ Lance episode. If they
Yeah, I
do,
would
I
have
wonder
been.
what the plot would be besides being racist.
Yeah,
I probably know the Gabba Gang might appear.
and they would
Or
just
maybe
be
the or
absolutely
maybe the Gabba
flabbergasted.
Gang, like Bruno, Tootie, Broby, Plex, and Fufa, maybe they get redrawn to look more hideous. Like, as most of the celebrity designs look so hideous.
All right. Anyway, guys, I gotta end the stream because I have stuff I gotta work on. So I will,
Me
like I said,
too.
I will catch you guys on my Stenson stream. So I will catch you guys later.
Oh yeah, I'll be there too if
All
I
right.
can
So
if I
yeah.
ever find it.
All right. I oh it's Oh, I have it scheduled. It's like I said, it's October 2nd.
Oh, cool.
All right.